You live. You live. You still talking about me? Why? You trying to clear up what you said about like Kenya. That's what you're trying to do. And you got your little sidekick. Both of y'all court gestures. Hyena. In your sign and everything. See, I don't need no cosigner. I ride solo. Y'all talking about I got mental issue? Yeah. When my mother passed away, when my mother transitioned, yeah. Hey, Amina. Hey, Monique. Hey, Carly. Yeah. I was depressed, right? I ain't never lied about that. Ain't never hid it or nothing, right? But y'all talking about, ooh, baby, you know you doing something right when they talking about you. When they talking about you. This all started because how a reaction channel gonna react to another reaction channel? Do they say anything to you? Just ain't, because that's your new name. Do they say anything to you? Just ain't, when you get to reacting about Peach? You react to what you want to react. So now you doing this live, right? Exactly. That's when you know exactly that you arrived. Exactly. So just ain't. You doing this live trying to clear up how you was talking, dog walking like Kenya. Now you're trying to clear it up. Now you also saying I'm playing your audio in my video, right? Ma'am, how you gonna say anything about anything I put on my channel? I don't watch your channel before. Not recently, but I seen how you dog walk these moms. Right or wrong, because I don't watch the women that you talk about. I don't watch them. But hey, baby, I don't watch them, right? But you get on there and you talk plenty of mess about these women. So I find it peculiar that you and Hyena will make videos about me. How a reaction channel reacting to another reaction channel? Riddle me that. And then you said I was slow. Baby, I ain't slow. Not by a long shot. Talking about just a teachable moment. Talking about how copyright claim and all of that work. Ma'am, this how I know you illiterate. And I'm talking to just ain't, right? This how I know you illiterate. You got the same picture that like Kenya gave me a strike for. I ain't used her video. In her, I used her audio from a song. Not even her audio. Really? And you say I'm slow? Girl, bye. I was in her live. I got in her live. I was responding to my comments for my video where I just ain't up, right? And so she got right to going live. Right to going live. Girl, bye. Look, I ain't been monetized. And I ain't missed a beat. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't missed a beat. So she over there talking about, oh, I'm live now. I'm back monetized. You read her. Girl, bye. For filth. For filth. That's why she live right now. Amina was just over there. What's up, girl? Wasn't saying nothing. Girl, she ain't saying nothing in that live. Girl, somebody said it on Lipstick Alley. Why is Hyena hollering at the screen with 3 people? Ain't nobody watching that trash. Because they ain't speaking the real facts. You understand what I'm saying? See, when I come on here, I talk about the real facts. And I wouldn't have had nothing to say about Hyena or the Just Ain't Broad if they ain't talk about me first. Why is you reacting to me? And then you get mad, get in your feelings when I react back. Right? That's what you did. Girl, they so funny. I had to get out that live, girl. I wasn't about to go off. Yeah, girl, cussing and everything. I seen her. But you want to talk about my intellect. My intellect ain't in question. Because, ma'am, if my face looked it like that, I wouldn't be on nobody camera. I'd be trying to get that stuff cleared up. And I'm talking to just ain't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me put my mama glasses on. She needs to go get that nasty skin. Ain't that stuff nasty? It's disgusting. LOL, needing Peyton skincare products. Girl, bye. I was about to go off and like let's get all this trash. It's straight trash, straight trash. What about the neck bone? Girl, that's all she... I'm telling you, straight neck bones. Straight neck bone. Girl, talking about the food stamps and what I'm doing for my grandkids. It don't even matter. They mom is home. You want to talk about somebody work at the food stamp app? I got a home girl that work at the food stamp office. What that mean? Girl, they so pressed. What Cardi B say? Press, 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 press. They press. Girl, they so mad, they don't know what to do. See, when I react, I bring facts, right? So she said something about she could strike my channel for me using her voice. But you got me all over your channel. All over. All over. Girl, I remember when I first seen her react to me. They loud for no damn reason. The woman knows damn well she's sitting there with Cheetos, cross their fingers, living a whole lie. Exactly. And she didn't answer my question. I came in her live. And I said, you lied. See, I ain't got no problem saying what I say. You lied. You lied and you said, just ain't, that I put like Kenya's address on the internet, and I did not. That was a lie. That was a bold-faced lie. But it's okay. Excuse me. It's okay, though. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. She can make as many lives as she want about me. Oh, she's so mad. Oh, wait. Baby, if I looked at this skin and then looked at my own, talking about her just ain't, I'd be mad too. I'd be mad too. Girl, I just got on live just that hot funny. That's why she don't show her skin. Yeah, she got alligator skin. It's a condition. I know what it's called. It's this lady I know. She's still living. I gotta call her. Be honest. I promise. I'm not lying. She got her like her arm and her thighs. I forget what it's called. I gotta call her. That's an actual condition. It is. Show the lack of vocabulary when you use such foul language. That's all it is. That's all it is. She's telling what her mentality is. We want to talk about me. Today, I felt so lonely. I walked the mountain and screamed, I love you. The echoes yelled back, I just want to be friends, thug life. Hey, girl. Foot to neck. That's what it is. Period. Monique is annoying me. Bye. Bye, Amber. Monique, you ain't blocked her yet? Ain't nobody asked you to be over here. Bye, ma'am. There you go. You're blocked. So you don't have to ever worry about watching anything that I post. Don't worry about Monique. Monique's the second in command. Ma'am, Monique can say and do whatever she wants. Wait, what I missed? Girl, Just Me is live. She who knows. Just Me is so mad about that video. Girl, she over there talking about me and everything. And her little sidekick, Hyena, is right there with her. Girl, don't none of that stuff faze me. But let's talk about what her voice was saying. Backpedaling. Yeah, backpedaling. Exactly. She froze right up when she said, girl, I heard her. I heard the pause when she realized I was in her live. When she realized I was in her live. What she needs to be reacting to is what I said. When, like, Kenya don't need you no more and she discarded you like trash. That's what she needed to be addressing. Fight Monica. Scary. Not at all. I like that. Girl, bye. Period. Exactly, Mo. Thank you, boo. I wasn't gonna block her for saying anything about me, but let's say something about you. Girl, that's it right there. Girl, no, she's gone because, number one, that dude, ooh, I hate to say this. Girl, who is that? Lamar Road? If that's your picture, now I got mama glasses on. That picture looked like Kenya. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all, what I missed? Then trying to come. Hold on, because I ain't doing that. Girl, what I missed? Tried to come at me like to get a dermatologist and get off YouTube. Y'all, yeah, y'all make sure y'all like the live. Thank you so much. But yeah, girl, I am so unbothered. It is LaKenya. Oh, it is LaKenya. Oh, because it looks like you. Hold, let me get a screenshot. Let me get a screenshot. Oh man, y'all know I don't be knowing what I'm doing. I can't get my finger in there. Oh, what's up? Hold on. Oh, I'm doing it wrong, y'all. Is this like Kenya in the live? Oh, there you go. All right. So, wait for all that to move. Because like Kenya, I'm going to read your comment, but hold on. Hold on, because I want to see if this is her. Let me put my mama glasses on, because I ain't got no problem telling y'all about me. My profile picture is Crazy Kenya. Oh, yo. Girl, I was about to, ooh, ma'am. I look, ma'am, she can get in my live. I told her we can go lie together to dispel all these rumors. It is like Kenya. Okay, so that's her picture. My profile picture is Crazy Kenya. All right. No, boo, it's not actually her, just a profile picture. Okay. Thank you. Hey, baby, how you doing? They playing. They playing. It was about, girl, it was about to be me. Girl, I promise you it was finna be a read. Because I ain't got no problem. She could jump in my live. She could jump in my live. She could jump in my comment. She could send me a request. We could go live. Because, ma'am, all of this, you know, my thing is, like I said, when I got them papers, I was done with it. I was done reacting to that broad, right? But then she went to the detectives. That was number one. And then she got right on IG and started talking about me. Why are you, if everything is done, you done went to the detectives because you feeling some type of way because it was a real detective, right? How you go to a detective, the police department, in your Bentley, talking about I'm threatening you or I posted your address or whatever you said, and then you still talking about me, right? So I said, that's what you can't be poking a bear. Because as long as you poke the bear, I'm going to make videos. You on IG talking about like Kenya, she on IG talking crazy mess about me. Crazy mess. Told me to put the pipe down. You told me to put the pipe down? Knowing that your mother struggled with addiction? See, this is the type of stuff she do, right? This is type. See, when I did my video, because y'all know, we call a spade a spade. We call a spade a spade. When I did my video, I broke it all the way down to the common denominator. If you know that your mother suffered like that, and people were saying, why were you talking about her mother, ... and she ain't talking, because her mother was an addict. I was an addict. You understand what I'm saying? If you knew that that was your life, right? Why would you bring that up? Why would you say something like that? Because let me explain something to you, and then I'm going to get to y'all comments. I ain't get all into it, into the video. I just let the video do what it do, right? In Narcotics Anonymous, I watch people come from the track every day. Them people look horrible. Everybody using ain't the same, right? You got people that still go to work. They got judges, lawyers, doctors, all kinds of stuff. Police officers, detectives, right? In Narcotics Anonymous, you will never know it unless they told you. You understand what I'm saying? If you knew that was the life your mother lived, Why would you say that about me? Put the pipe down. That's why I made that video, that short that I made about her. I know, I understand what your mother endured. I know what it is to use against your will. That's why I said I got more empathy and compassion for her mother. I know people firsthand, right? I ain't never met her mother. I ain't never met her. I know people firsthand that came into Narcotics Anonymous, went back out, and died. I'm talking about firsthand. That I done seen them face to face and had conversations with them. So I know what it is to die from the horrors of addiction. You understand what I'm saying? I done been to funerals. I done been to memorials. You understand what I'm saying? And you said that about me? That's why I talk about this woman. That's why. But I'm going to talk facts every time. Just ain't over there doing her live. She talking mess about me, saying all kinds of stuff. You and Hyena, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me. Because at the end of the day, ain't nothing. Y'all call me a bird brain. Hyena steady calling me Big Bird. Like, you don't sleep next to this barracuda. I seen your boyfriend. And I'm talking to Hyena, right? I seen this nigga back is wider than my front door. And you calling me Big Bird? You don't see what you sleep next to every night? Are you serious? See, my mama always said, don't clean up my front yard until you clean up your backyard. I'm just saying. Let me go back to y'all comments. I'm sorry, girl. Look, I had to get that one off. No, boo, it's not actually her, just the profile. Okay, I'm running back up. All about me. Boo, you out here stumping on necks. Girl, that's what it is. Because I'm not bothering nobody. Whatever I got going on between me and like Kenya, that's between me and like Kenya. Now, I know other people reacting. Fine. Give your point of view. Okay, cool. I ain't mad at that. But don't blatantly lie on me, right? Don't spin this narrative in her favor when you know it's not the truth. She talking about she ain't did nothing, just ain't. She talking about she ain't did nothing for her channel to get a strike. You got her pictures all over your channel. That's why I got the strike. Because I had her pictures. You see how they try to spin a narrative in her favor? You understand what I'm saying? Girl, I was in there for about 5 minutes. That was as much nonsense as I could take. She lost and can't handle losing. That's all it is. Her life ended. She probably ran over here to watch you. She probably ain't here. You ask me as I'm checking for her, because I'm not. Somebody just happened, like I said, I was responding to comments, and somebody said, just me is going live about you. I said, oh, she is. I didn't say let me go live. Let me turn my camera and go live. No, I jumped right in her live. First of all, you got 2 views off of that one. Just ain't. I turned it on my big screen TV in my room because I'm chilling out, right? And then I turned it on my phone so I could comment. And I told her she was a liar. Say hey to the trolls, y'all. Hey, you know they in here. Yes, Monique. Hey, boo. Yeah. Her up, boo boo. Yeah. You okay, I guess that's her up. Girl, your picture of your picture is sending me. Why you got a picture of Roger with them eyes bucked? You sending me. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Double tap the live. Yeah, y'all double tap the live. Y'all come on and double tap this live. I'm surprised she went live because she don't like to show her face too much, understandably. So she ain't show her face. I didn't see her face. I seen 1,000 Don't you say that. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. I will repay. Ivy, let this girl talk till she get tired. You know what? I promise you I want to. I really just want to. Just leave it alone, right? I'm not going to let you think that you done one up on me. I know who my daddy is. I know who I serve, right? She talking about, oh, I'm a so-called Christian and this and that. Really? Really? But anyway, you know, if you just don't know, you just don't know. But the reason why I don't is because you think you ain't finna shut me up. You ain't finna shut me up. You ain't got as much pull as you think. And I'm talking to Just Ain't. I'm talking to like Kenya. And I'm talking to Auntie Ain't. That's what I'm talking to. With the big back husband. Why you want to call me Big Bird? Have you looked at his back? Now that was with a shirt on. Have you seen his back? I know you have. Because you lay right next to him. And you call me Big Bird? I don't know if you know this church song. Sweep around your own front door. Man, I can't wait till you get high end. Oh, her video is tomorrow. Her video is tomorrow. She thought those curse words would scare you off. Like when in high school. Man, number one, like I told y'all, right? I grew up playing a dozen. So what people say, don't bother me, right? Because when you playing a dozen, you got to get thick skin. Because if you don't get thick skin, you going to run in the house crying. And your mama going to ask you, what's wrong with you? Oh, such and such said something about me. And your mama going to make you go right back outside. You understand what I'm saying? That stuff don't bother me. But apparently, you can't take it. You can't take it. Look, they always said, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the... Yeah, y'all know the rest. Because you know they'll try to take my words and twist it. Hey, boo, love your content. Hey, baby. Can't support her anymore. You know, my thing is, I didn't even know who to just... I was never really into reaction channels before I started doing my whole thing, right? I didn't know who the Just Ain't girl was until she reacted to me. That's how I found out who she was. I didn't know who Hyena was until she reacted to me. You know, like I said, if you're going to react to me, that's fine. I can take constructive criticism, right? Tough Love was reacting to me, and she was saying whatever she was saying about me. And I was fine with that. Even the points where she missed the mark, right? Talking about Tough Love react. It's okay because that was her perspective. She did it respectfully, right? But what Just Ain't is doing, she's telling an outright lie. An outright lie. And the truth don't need defending. At the end of the day, it really don't. But I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm retired without being retired. Right? So I ain't got nothing else to do. Thank you. See, you going live gave me something else to do. I appreciate you. Look, we back monetized. Look, y'all make sure y'all double tap that screen. See, the ones who ain't double tapping the screen, that's because y'all ain't here watching to see what Just Me, Auntie Ain't, and LaKenya, y'all trying to see what I'm saying, right? Don't worry about what I'm saying. You know, because what kills me is y'all always say, oh, I don't know why this keep coming across my channel. My question is, why you keep clicking? Here go the remote. See the remote right here? You have to click the remote on the video. You see how that don't make sense? I don't know why this keep coming across my timeline. The question is, why you keep clicking? Because you want to know. You want to see. And then you comment just so your girl can look and see. Ooh, okay. She commented. And, excuse me, y'all know you can't edit a live while you on live. So listen, receipts. After the receipts, this channel who was doing this whole I actually thought it was like Kenya. That's why I didn't subscribe. But once her channel got struck, I realized it was her. My thing is, somebody on Lipstick Alley said, and I'm going to get to your comments. Somebody on Lipstick Alley said, how do you put your business on the internet and then get mad when somebody talk about it, right? That's number one. Y'all know, for the ones who don't, I got a main channel. It's called Boo Bougie. This is Boo Bougie Reacts. I got Boo Bougie Regular, and I got Women's Life with Ivy. I need to get back over there making, you know, I'm dating now. So, look, I got to spread, manage my time. Somebody said something about they ran through my videos. They went down the rabbit hole of my channel and watched my videos, right, on Boo Bougie. They said they watched the video of my daughter getting out of prison. If and I'm talking about me, if I didn't want nobody to know that my daughter went to prison, y'all wouldn't have never knew it. You know why? Because I never would have said anything about it. But because I did, right? The person who commented and said what they said on Lipstick Alley, they have nothing negative to say. If you look in your family tree, shake it just a little bit. You got somebody in your family that done been to prison. You got somebody that been in. I'm a product of going to jail. I ain't never been to prison. I done been to jail more times than I care to count. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to nail me to the cross for my past, go right ahead. So my thing is, you put your business out here and now you want to control the narrative. A year later, you still, and I'm talking about like Kenya, you still want to spin a narrative. You know, like I said, I don't care what people say about me. Just don't lie on me. Don't lie on me. That girl implant so low, they don't even be on the Wait a minute, girl, because I got my robe on. I ain't got nothing up under it. Wait a minute. Hold on. She said, girl, let me turn. If I turn this light on. Oh, yeah, it's going to make it real bright. Let me see if I take it. Let me just take it down. I'll take it down. Let me turn this big light on. Because I'm, oh, girl, make sure I ain't showing the girls. Hold on. Oh, man. Girl, they so mad. They so mad. See, the thing about me is, let me tell you the difference between me. Girl, I'm trying to make sure my tatas don't pop out. The difference between them and me is y'all could go and see my life for the last 4 years. It is. I got a video coming out. And then I'm going to get to y'all comments, for real. I got a video coming out. And yes, I got pictures of me over my bed. Sure do. Girl, bye. I'm the most important person. So, and I'm fine as I don't know what. So I like looking at myself, right? So, like Kenya made a post on Instagram. That's where she go and talk her mess, right? She did a post on Instagram saying she needs to find my husband, my ex-husband, and find out who he is. So she could buy his new girlfriend, baby, a gift. That's what she said. That video is coming. But let me say this about that. Because I know you're going to watch. Like Kenya, right? I know you're going to watch. If you call me, because you got my number, 770-875. You know the rest. If you call me, I'll give you his phone number. I would. As a matter of fact, girl, when I was going through, you know, when you're going through a divorce, it's just like the end stages. It's just like grief. And I went through there. Girl, I posted his phone number and his address. YouTube got right to, I had to take a little course and everything on YouTube. I was 38 hot. But if you call me, like Kenya, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. See, that's the type of stuff she do. Like, and then y'all talking about, and this for the piss pals that's in here, right? Y'all talking about why I'm talking about her mother, who ain't got nothing to do with this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, 24, and he's 60. My ex-husband doing his big one, right? He ain't got nothing to do with this either. So why would you say you need to find out who he is? Call me. I'll tell you. I sure will. I promise you I will. I ain't gonna put it on here because YouTube already said, ma'am, stop playing them games and we ain't playing with you, right? This is what YouTube told me in layman's terms, right? But yeah, ma'am, girl, bye. All right. How's she gonna call somebody names? Girl, that's what I said. Like Kenya's still walking around angry, crazy, angry because she can't get that egg off her face. Displace anger, grief, and petty Betty BS. Her copyright thuggery and court nonsense, dumb. Put that energy into your family. I agree with you. Implants be in a different zip. Carly, not a different zip code. Look, this is my girl up in here from Okinawa, Japan. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about that I communicate with her outside of YouTube, right? Because we developed this friendship. It's a sad day when you ain't got no friends. Man, everybody got friends in the hood. If you grew up in the hood, everybody got friends in the hood. You ain't got no friends from the hood that y'all go way back, like y'all down like 4 flats? That's what you're trying to tell me? Girl, bye. She said the different zip code. I'm not messing with you, Kylie. I'm not. She said, you do too much, but she the same one who went to Peach virtual court date. She's a weirdo. Exactly. But see, that's the thing about me. If I do something, if I say something, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, right? You know, my mother used to always say, a dog will bring a bone. If they bring one, they'll take one back. That's the kind of people that she done circled herself with, right? You going to come on here and tell me, how you going to try to tell me about me? And you ain't telling yourself the truth about yourself, right? I'm talking about when you turn this camera off. I'm talking about just ain't and auntie ain't, right? You talking about me. Hyena. Your video coming tomorrow. I seen your house. I seen your house. I seen your kids. You live was almost a minefield. It's next to your house. Right? But you get on the internet and you talk all of this stuff. Because you got another channel. Right? A family channel. I seen your videos. And you still got room to talk? Are you serious? Right? You know, because y'all inserted yourself into something that ain't had nothing to do with y'all. Right? This is personal between me and La Kenya. Y'all ain't had nothing to do with this. All right. I don't know what happened to after the receipts. Did she strike them too? Yeah, she struck. Yeah, like Kenya struck her channel. She did. But I find it funny. After the receipts ain't even monetized. That's how my channel got monetized, because the Piss Pals was over here running it up because they thought that they was going to do what they did with React with Z, right? If I'm not mistaken, she took her own channel down, right? That's what they thought they was going to do with me. I don't move like that, right? So, like Kenya struck her channel. Struck her channel. When you strike somebody's channel, where the video used to be, it'll say this video has been taken down by the copyright owner, whatever. I'm not saying it verbatim. And it'll get a person channel who took your video down. And it's like Kenya's name, Peyton Marie Charles. Like Kenya, you took this woman's channel, excuse me, you struck her channel. Why you ain't strike JUSTAIN'T channel? Why you ain't struck ain't channel? Why you ain't struck their channel? With the same stuff. The same videos, same pictures. As a matter of fact, they got more. They got more. Right? This girl ain't had no picture. She had court documents telling the narrative, the bowling alley. Basically, she took her stuff down because she got caught in her lie, right? So she was in the comments. Ooh, it's all making sense. It's all making sense. It's a girl, Demi something. They got it over on Lipstick Alley. You get a chance, go over there. They got it on Lipstick Alley. She said something about this girl, VIN number, VIN, VIBUN. I don't know. I think it's BPN. Like Kenya was deep in them comments. Oh, I'm so glad I screenshot them when I did. Demi, if you watching and you need them screenshots of what like Kenya was saying in there, now it makes sense why she hit her with a copyright, because she don't want nobody to see that she was in them comments and what she said to that lady. Demi, I'm probably not saying your name right. You know who you are. I got the screenshots. I got them all. When I seen she was in there, I got right to screenshotting. Not only did I screenshot, because up under her thing, it was, by the time I did it, it was 56 comments up under, like Kenya's comment, Peyton. Up under her comment, it was 56. When I was on Lipstick Alley, they said it was 70. So I ain't catch the rest. But I got 56. I got you, girl. You need them? Hit me up. Monique, do me a favor and put my email in here. ivytyes@gmail.com. Boo Bougie Ivy @gmail.com. Now it makes sense because her video's been up. Her video's been up for a few weeks. And you just now struck her channel? Ooh, like Kenya, you so conniving. That's why I call you a snake. That's why. But she got another channel. She says she's reworking her videos and she's going to put them back up. Her channel is still After the Receipts TV. But if you go on my in my community tab, I tagged her video. So all you got to do is click on there. Y'all make sure y'all go in there and subscribe to that girl, because that girl was almost at the brink of being subscribed, of being monetized. Y'all go ahead. I want to see all of us win. Any content creator, I want to see everybody win. I ain't got no problem with how nobody make their money. I don't. Just don't lie in the process. You can get your point across. You can give your point of view, your perspective, but you ain't got to lie on nobody. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Just Me is Pick Me. Look at her. It's easy to see she's never been associated with anyone popular, so this is what she's been waiting for all her life. LOL. She's a do girl. Ooh, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. That's like being invited to the party. Being invited to the party. You just got invited. There you go, boo. 2 views. Now she will leave. Now she will have 5. Maybe she can add her views to her other girls' views and they will get 15 together. Girl, there you go, Mo. There you go, right there. Right there. Yes, the channel was struck. It says so on the page. Yeah, exactly. I seen it. I'm telling you, it happened to me, so I know. But it's real funny that your 2 goons, your 2 court gestures, I said it in my video. I ain't got no problem saying what I say. You still got their stuff up. You ain't taking their stuff down. Because they out here. They got their marching orders, right? They got their marching orders. So, of course, they're going to say whatever. Baby, when I tell you they dragging Just Ain't and Auntie, they dragging Just Me CMB. For anybody that just came in, don't know who I'm saying and who I'm referring to, and Auntie Hyena. You talk about Auntie Hyena. her whole premise is being a girls and being together. Like empowerment, right? I think they really don't understand and comprehend what being a girl mean. What women empowerment mean. I want all women to win, right? But when you blatantly lie, you deceive, and you being deceptive, man, you might want to change that name to bootlicker. Girl, bye. I wouldn't even be arguing with no one who don't. That part. She has another channel after the Receipts TV. There you go. That's crazy, but why? I'm confused. If y'all both lost, then why the back and forth? Um, I'm confused. If y'all both lost, then why the back and forth? I'm not really sure about what you're talking about. The teacher ma'am and like Kenya had a court case going on and she lost. She won. Let me rephrase that. She won $1. She won $1. And teacher ma'am won $1. So I'm not her that you speaking of, ma'am. I meant the new channel is after. Yeah, that's what I got. I said after the Receipts TV. Hey, boo, I would ignore her. I would ignore her, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun. It is. Girl, bye. It is. Let's see here. Oh, there you go. Yes. I'm just now getting to your, I love that picture. Is that you in your thumbnail? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Deniiimas, if that's you. That picture is cute if that's you. I got those screenshots if you need them. I got them. And some of them pick sides, and now certain channels holding certain YouTubers accountable. Peyton getting their channels down. I can't find the other girl channel. I don't know what channel you talking about. Tough Love done fell in the building. Hey, boo. Tough Love. I'm not gonna say it on here, but I sent you a DM. Do y'all? Is it called? Y'all know I'm an old broad. Y'all know I'm an old broad. I sent you a message on Instagram. I hope you read it. I don't think you did. But anyway, she most definitely told a lie on you and tried to gaslight everybody. She really did. And that's why I made the video. It wasn't because of everything else she said. I know her and Hyena been talking about me. Let me touch bases on this real quick, because there's some litigations in the back that ain't got nothing to do with me, right? Let me touch bases on this. My daughter went to prison, right? The lady who ended up passing away, the family, listen to me close, because I'm not saying it again, right? The family sued the hospital, right? Sued the hospital for wrongful death. And they got a settlement. Do you understand what I'm saying? They got a settlement, which means they took responsibility for what happened to this girl, to what happened to their mother, this lady, right? Of course, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to backpedal, and I'm not going to switch up. My daughter was in an accident, right? She was. What made it a crime is because she left the scene. Do you understand what I'm saying? My daughter ain't been arrested like I've been arrested. I've been arrested, like I just said, too many times to count, right? My daughter ain't like that. That ain't her story, going in and out of jail. So she was scared. But that family got a lawsuit. They won, not got. They won a lawsuit for wrongful death. And somehow they linked my baby to that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to say that on this. And when I get the green light, I'm going to do a video. Because see, the hyena girl, that's all she been talking about. Showing my baby picture and all of that. I was just in a live on Just Ain't. And she said, rest in peace to the young lady. I say rest in peace too. pray for her family and everything, right? But if you did your research, just ain't, excuse me, auntie ain't, right? If you did your research, but see, that's what I'm talking about, how people will, if a dog bring a bone, they'll take one back, right? You only telling half the story. Do y'all know that a half a truth is a whole lie, right? See, why the hyena girl is making all of that, I'm going to do her video tomorrow, so I don't want to, because all this going to be in there. You ain't one time said the hospital got broke off. Not once. But anyway, Jamie, hey, these TLR, exact, stop watching. Hey, I see y'all all speaking to each other in the chat. That's what's up. The three of them formed a band wig committee. Wonder Wigs. Wonder Wig. Not, them two is bandwagon maggot. Ma'am, if you don't change that picture, girl, you sending me. Girl, them eyes is, girl. That's how her eyes is, Lamar. That's how her eyes is on that picture. Got sending me every time this popped up, and I ran and girl, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Did you watch After the Receipts content, and have you seen what's going on? Yeah, I've been watching her. I watched every episode she posted. Now the first one, I watched it, and I said, I'm gonna tell y'all what I said to myself. This some bull. This like Kenya. That's what I thought to myself until her channel got struck. But yeah, I watched her, and I went and I subscribed to her new channel. Like Kenya is miserable. Even Beyonce can't stop people from speaking on her. But that nobody thinks she can, striking everyone's channel. Yes, she's striking everybody's channel. But you know, my mama used to say about her kids, if I can't buy one, I ain't gonna buy none. You don't put a bridge over kids' heads, right? So if you're going to do something for one, you do it for them all. If you're going to strike people's channel about using your likeness, your picture, your material, your voice, strike everybody. Strike everybody. You understand what I'm saying? That's why Just Ain't is the bandwagon maggot. That's why. Right on cue. I know you're watching. Lousy loser. Yeah, you know she in here watching. You know she watching. She can't help. Let me tell you. Like Kenya, she got her post notifications on. She got her post notifications on. That woman know every time I post. Every time I post. She got her post notifications on. Exactly how that works. Exactly. I'm just catching up on y'all comments. Hey, boo. Hey, she who knows. They act like they're bigger than the program. Yeah, they act like they bigger than the program. I don't know how. I'm still trying to figure that out. You still bleed red. We are the same. You see, I don't have to get on here and lie. I don't have to cuss nobody out. Now, I might say a little one, too. Like bandwagon maggot. Ma'am, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was on my way to the airport and seeing that Just Me was called. Girl, when I tell you she was calling me all kinds of bees, I said, no, she not. And then she got the picture. Let me see. Let me find this picture. I don't know if she went on Instagram. I'm about to show y'all this picture. Because y'all know I ain't got no problem telling y'all about me. Hold on. Girl, when I did my divorce myself. And after I did my divorce, I'm about to pull up this picture so y'all can see. After I did my divorce, I was sitting in my car and I was crying. While I was crying, it's on my main channel, Boo Bougie. If y'all ain't gone over to Boo Bougie, like Diamond said, I ain't taking nothing else off till you give me some more money. Until y'all go over there and subscribe, right? So, on my main channel, I tell everything, talk about everything. It is what it is. I was in my car and I was crying. I was crying because I was so grateful that God got me over that hump. Right? Right? I was grateful. So, this the video right here. Am I on my page? Oh, girl, bad. Can y'all see that? So that's the video. So just saying, went and got a copy of the picture. I put it in there. I was sitting in the car and I was crying, and I said that I asked my husband, my ex-husband, excuse me, for alimony, and he told me I ain't giving you sugar honey iced tea. Right? I was crying because I'm grateful. Right? See, they don't understand that. But that's the picture that she used while she was calling me all kinds of bees. Baby, you could best believe I see what I post before y'all see it. You don't think I had no control over editing, me crying? You don't think I had no control over that? See, the difference is I don't care what y'all say. And I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about these piss pals. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Nobody family perfect. Exactly. Girl, facts. Exactly. Facts on facts. Don't make me laugh tonight because I'm sneak watching you at work. Hey, boo boozy. Hey, baby. How you doing, Andrea? LOL. Happy face. Laughing face. Peyton takes stuff so personal. I remember when her daughter was cutting her hair. PayPal was being enforcing, and people was telling her seek her therapy, and she was mad and took it personal. That's what I said. You know, like with the whole video where I asked, was her daughter pregnant? I got screenshots. That's why I told you, Miss Ma'am. That's why I told you. I got, if anything, I'm gonna screenshot. I'm gonna screenshot and I'm record. That's why I'm always cleaning my phone out, right? I got comments where people in her own comments was asking, was that girl pregnant? But you took it personal and you took it out on me. And I made a video and went back and apologized. Yeah, I did. I'm a woman. I ain't got no problem apologizing. It's 138 people watching and 67 likes. They are in here today. Yeah, they in here, girl. They screen recording and everything, girl. Don't worry. I'll be on Lipstick Alley. I'ma see what you post, LaKenya. Boy, if I think I be foot to neck, they be foot to neck in Lipstick Alley. Girl, and them bras don't hold no filter. None. None. Hey, boo, auntie is wasted yellow. Girl, I don't know what that woman is, but she needs to get a clue. Pop your ish, boo. Hey, boo. She over there using Adobe for receipts. That part right there. Girl, she, like Kenya said, she was going to do a video talking about, do you want me to do a video? They posted in Lipstick Alley. Y'all know I can't show her picture, right? But if you want to see her picture, go watch American Girl Bye. Hold on. Let me pull it up for you. Now, this is the closest I could get to showing like Kenya. Hold on. Give me a minute. American Dad. Now, I didn't get this whole, this is what they doing. Let me get a short. Is it? Here we go. Hold on.
What happened to me? Am I getting more human?
Wait a minute.
Ah, that's not true.
Wait a minute.
But some, and they like me. Some. Maybe I criticize humans because I've always felt like an outsider. But maybe
Girl, when I seen that on Lipstick Alley and they had that pixie cut on Roger, girl, bye. I laughed so hard. Girl, you know, because people think I'm upset behind the scenes. I'm none of that, girl. When I tell you, I be laughing so hard. I be cracking up. Listen, if you grew up black in the 80s, you were in the heart of mass incarceration in the crack area. You you're very likely had someone you love in jail or on drugs. Ma'am, you ain't never lied. Never, right? And that's why I spoke on it, because it's like you seen the tragedy up close and personal. You shouldn't speak nothing about nobody being on drugs. But that was a dig to me. My ex-husband posted my foot on Facebook. Posted my foot. I used to drive trucks, and my foot was swelled up like Fred Flintstone. Girl, bye. Look, if I'm going to tell on anybody else, I'm going to tell on me. I ain't got no problem telling on me. I get right to telling on me. That's why I've been able to stay clean for 16 and a half years. My clean date is Christmas. Because I tell on me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to tell on me. I'm going to get free. You know, because our secrets keep us sick, right? That's why, like, Kenya is so sick. Because she's sick. Our secrets keep us sick. Let me just say that. Hold on. I'm trying to go. Let me put I gotta put the sound down. Y'all see my foot? Swolled up like Fred Flintstone. And my ex-husband put it on Facebook. And I got right to posting it. Girl, that stuff don't bother me. Look, sir right now ain't complaining. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. Boo, you keep it too real for them. That's what it is, tough love. You know, and you know, my thing is, it never had to go this way with that girl. I watched her for years, order her product and everything, right? It never had to go this way. If you come for me, I'm going to speak my truth. Now, my truth might not be your truth, but my truth is the truth. People don't like it. What he say, Jack Nicholson? You can't handle the truth. What you always say? That little clip you put in there, this is an institution of learning. What he say in Lean On Me? If you can't control it, how can you teach? Right? If you can't get honest, how you gonna grow? That's what I'm gonna say. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I thought it was over. You thought it was over? You must don't follow like Kenya on Instagram if you thought it was over. I tell you what, Miss Too Much 75, and I'm probably late. I don't know if you still here. If you thought it was over, go and follow like Kenya on Instagram, and you will see that it ain't over. If you think it's over, go sign up for Lipstick Alley, because they post everything like Kenya. A short. Y'all know I keep telling y'all I'm an old broad, right? I didn't know that your not shorts but your stories. I didn't know they only stay up for 24 hours. I'm learning. I got a 13-year-old granddaughter. She kind of keep me in a loop, right? Them broads be setting their clock at 5 o'clock in the morning to catch like Kenya. And when I tell you every single thing she posts, and I'm talking to Miss Too Much 75, everything she posts on Instagram, they be catching it. They be catching it. So if you think this is over, go do what I just told you. Boo don't give. I sure don't. I sure don't. Because my thing is, girl, let me try and fix my glass. I don't know, because I don't know if I want to put my glasses on, if I want to talk, if I want to read the next comment or whatever. I don't. Because ain't nothing you could say that will make me tuck my tail and run. Nothing. Girl, I got just ain't lie. Girl, she lying through her teeth. Through her teeth. Girl, but it's okay. Hopefully y'all caught that video, because just ain't, since you want to say that I could strike her channel, you playing all my videos on your channel, got my picture on your thumbnail, and you talking about you could strike my channel. So I went and took your voice out. I went and took your voice out, right? But that's okay because it already hit 2K. So I learned this from Gina Janine. If you put up a short, that if 10 people watch your short, that's 10 people that didn't know you had a channel. I learned that years ago from Gina Janine. So it's 2,000 plus people that heard you backpedal. They heard you say that Peyton LaKenya was a textbook bully. They heard you say it while you backpedaling, but you a bandwagon maggot. So I get it. I get it. She want to find your husband before her man. How you want to find my husband? And your little piss pals in my comment because I said something about your mama. And what I said about your mama in my video, right? In my video, if you watch that video, I was talking about Narcotics Anonymous. I was talking about the horrors of addiction. Y'all see, y'all think I be playing. Y'all think I talk because my mouth move, right? Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Because I ain't one of them people that talk because my mouth move, right? Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. While I'm chilling in my room. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, girl, bye. Ain't he fine? Can y'all see him? Oh, girl, fine. But anyway, I digress. That's an old picture. That look, whatever man I get with, he gonna have to know. You might be Big Daddy now, but he was Big Daddy then. Hold on. Y'all see this book? This is the basic text, right? In this book, right? That's what that video was about. That video was about your mother was in active addiction. And how I shared on there for anybody that didn't get a chance to see it. I shared on there about how this guy came in, right? Tried to stop using, right? Drugs, right? See, some people could use drugs in moderation. Go out, have a glass of wine. Go out with their girl, do a little 1-2. What is that y'all be drinking? Quavo? Is it Quavo? Don Julio? Something, right? Y'all go out, have a couple drinks. See, man, if I have a drink, I'm getting on the table and I'm dancing. I'm just going to tell y'all about me. So in the literature, this is the book. This ain't me. In the book, it says that some of us have to live, some of us have to die in order for others to live. I didn't say that, right? So with like Kenya, that's why I did that, to show y'all you playing with a dangerous game. I told y'all in that video how this guy came in, went back out, and ended up dying, right? I take Narcotics Anonymous very serious. Very. And I ain't never slept up under the bridge. Wasn't homeless. I'm talking about even when I was drinking, bought a new house, paid cash for it. See, people look at my situation and think that right here and right now is all that comprised me. I'm 56 years old. I done been through some things, right? I paid cash for my house. Had it totally remodeled, right? Right? When I got the call from God, right? God will take whatever situation he needs to get you to where he needs you to be, right? When I got the call to say, move your feet, I moved my feet. My house was paid for. 4-car garage, 4-bedroom, whole lot next door. Not just the front yard and backyard, a whole lot, right? And I'm going to get to y'all comments. When I got the call to move to Atlanta, that's when I came, right? When I came to Atlanta, yeah, I still used. I still went out in club, still went out and drink, and I got the DUI. In that whole process, I end up getting clean. That's why I said what I said about that, about like Kenya's mother. That's why I said what I said. Because at the end of the day, I see the horrors of addiction every day. I go to a meeting, right? Narcotics Anonymous is a free therapy session, right? Where I can go in there and tell them I'm about to knock somebody block off, right? And they'll tell me, you might not want to do that. You might want to play that whole tape out. You might end up going to jail. You understand what I'm saying? So, like Kenya, because I know you watching, you was out of order. You was out of order. There are two people on this app that don't give a damn about people's opinion, Gina and Boo. Yeah, when I tell you Gina Janine is so unbothered. But see, that's the thing I don't get. I don't get. I mean, I do get it. Of course I get it. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the... You understand what I'm saying? You don't know, go ask your mama, auntie, grandmama, somebody. They'll tell you the rest, right? Like Kenya said that she loved watching King Talk with Mimi. I ain't talking about King Talk. You do what you want to do on your channel. My mother always told me, you can't run my house and your house too, right? So I ain't trying to run nothing over there. But you said you love her channel and she be foot to neck on Gina Janine. But now that somebody got their foot to neck to you, like Kenya, you want to strike people's channel, take their videos down, and then get right to throwing rocks and hiding your hand. So when I seen Tough Love, when I seen in the comments that somebody said she on IG talking about you, and Tough Love said what she said, I knew it was true. I knew it was true. Because it happened to me. You blocked me, like Kenya. She blocked me and made that video in the pink. And she got mad when I played the real video. Snakes, girl, snakes. Snakes on a plane. Y'all ever seen that? She tries to act like she's integral. When I figure out what that word is, I'll let you know. Let me see. Whatever. Look, don't talk about me. I'm sensitive. But messing in your life, what she needs to get with your ex-husband and his newbie. Because she think that's going to hurt my feelings. I'm on doing what I want to do, right? I wish my ex-husband the best. I wish knowing I wish him and his new girl the best. Beautiful baby, right? I ain't got the answer yet if it's his or not. But when I talked to him, he said it wasn't. Neither here nor there, right? Beautiful baby, right? She thinks she hurting me by buying that baby a gift. You see how she like to take innocent people? And I ain't standing up for my ex-husband. That's not what I'm doing. But you want to take innocent people that don't have anything to do with anything and put them in your mess. That's what you want to do. Girl, bad. She didn't answer when I called. Oh, you called her? Girl, I need to run all the way to the end of these comments. You called her? I want to call her so bad. I really do. But then she going to say I'm stalking her and harassing her and all of that. I don't want to do that because I got her phone number. Just like I got her address, she got my address. Just like I got her phone number, she got my phone number. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like I went looking for anything. When she hit me with the copyright, with YouTube, you have to give them your information, right? She got my stuff just like I got her stuff, but I ain't going to call her. You can call me. I promise you I won't tell or go run and say, oh, she called me, she's stalking me, she harassing me. You can call me, LaKenya. Call me. Soon as she buys your ex-husband, baby, a gift, I'm going to email you teacher ma'am number. One of them anyway. That part right there. That part right there. You can buy it. Not the piss paws. Girl, bye. You are real, you too real for them. That's what it is, and I know. You know, my mom, I used to always say, my mama used to always pop me in the lip because I always had something to say. I always had something to say. That's why I told her, you don't want to go there with me. She needs to be somewhere changing diapers. Girl, that part and that way. Why is this woman suing you over comments that you can't control people? And that's the thing. Because if y'all go on my channel, I showed y'all the first video. You have to be, and she said I was mentally ill or whatever. Whatever. Say whatever you want to say, right? You have to be mentally challenged to look at that video that I posted and say I said anything negative about that woman. And that was the first video. Girl, go change them Pampers. That's right. Go change them Pampers, because my thing is, you got enough on your plate. Why you watching my live right now? You watching my live right now. It's a whole lot of stuff you could be doing, right? She called me a granny. She said I was a granny. What was that movie? He said, why you bring the mean out of me? Why you bring the mean out of me? Ma'am, I'm over here minding my business. If you say something, I'm going to address it. I'm going to address it because you don't intimidate me. And I told you, you don't intimidate me. And I'm talking to like Kenya. If you say something, whether somebody send it or I go on my new show, Lipstick Alley, if I see you said anything about me, I'm getting right to making a video. I promise you that. I did the video where I said you was talking to the detective. Did you go and tell them that you called me bald head and you called me a broke bum? Y'all see my edges? Let me turn this light off so y'all can get a good look. Y'all see my edges right here? Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Now, I always had a big forehead. I ain't gonna lie to you. I always had a big forehead. But I ain't never been in a place where I will call somebody a bald head. Really? At 40 something. Now, yeah, when I was younger, yeah. When I played the dozen, your mama bald head, right? Step on a crack, break your mama back. That's all we used to do. When you grow up in the hood, you ain't got nothing else to do but talk about each other, rib on each other, play the dozen, right? Okay. Okay. Zero friends. Not only zero friends, baby, I'm going to have to call you Demi because I want to call your name, but them two eyes is throwing me. So I'm going to call you Demi. No disrespect. Zero friends. Because, let me tell you, if you had friends in your life, right? Somebody posted something. She was in New York. As a matter of fact, I posted it. I took it down because I already know how you get out, you snake, right? I took it down. It's a girl on YouTube right now. I'm not going to say who it is. If I say your name, because we already done had some rapport, you reacting to me, whatever, I'll say your name like that. But if you ain't on the radar, I ain't going to say your name, right? This girl got a video up of like Kenya in the club while your baby is in the NICU. Ain't no way in hell my baby would be in the NICU and I just lost the baby and I'm out clubbing. But you want to call me a granny. That's why I told her, I'd be a granny. Show me you a mother. You ain't got one maternal instinct in you. You in a club? Which means if your baby is premature, your baby in the NICU, right? Right? That means your baby could cold at any minute. And you got your funky ass in New York. And your baby could cold at any minute. And I don't typically cuss, right? Because I could have a conversation without cussing. But when you get to calling me, ma'am, don't ever, I ain't never lost custody of my daughter. I got one child. I ain't never lost custody of my daughter. Not once. And hyena, you another bandwagon maggot. I get it though. I get it. I seen the inside of your house. I ain't gonna talk about your kids. Because them kids. What I said about LaKenya's son, that is something that as a parent, you need to be taken care of. I worked with special needs, and I said it in that video. I'm not saying that her child is special needs, because somebody said that in my comment. You need to listen. Take the cotton out of your mouth. Excuse me. Take the cotton out of your ears and put it in your mouth so you could shut up and you could hear what I'm saying, right? I wasn't calling her son special needs. That's not what I'm saying. I said I work with special needs. And it comes a point in those, whatever, the children that were there, and they wore helmets, some of them. That's not a dig. And somebody else commented, y'all so weird. If you see, let me say this and I'm going to move on. Because when it comes to kids, right? When it comes to kids, I got a real soft spot for kids, right? Not just mine, anybody, right? The word of God says, when you have children, you have been charged. If you don't do all you can, while you can, for the children that God has given you, you're going to be accountable. You're going to be accountable. You understand what I'm saying? What I was saying, right, from one mother to another, and I use that loosely, right? Even a dog could have puppies, right? What I was saying is you need to get your funky behind off of YouTube and put this time into your kids. That's the point I was making with that comment. I wasn't talking about her child. Wasn't talk. When my granddaughter couldn't see out her eye, and I took her to the doctor, and they said she needs surgery, I got right to signing them papers. I wasn't worrying about whether her friends were going to call her four eyes. That was the least of my concern. I did what was in the best interest of my granddaughter. I'm always a mother, always a grandmother. Don't get it twisted. So y'all take one little piece because my daughter went to prison, and you want to say I ain't no good mother, right? You can say whatever you want to say because I know the truth. I know the truth. I ain't let nobody raise my daughter and ran from my responsibility, even if the responsibility was paying child support. You understand what I'm saying? See, the piss pals and the friends she got, they'll watch her go over a cliff and just wave to her. Just wave. If I see my friend, my sister, my whatever, I'm going to say something to them. That's what I'm going to do. Because that's what friends do. Friends risk your anger to tell you the truth, number one, and to save your life. They tell you the people, the yes men, the amen section you got around you, LaKenya, they don't care nothing about you. That's what that says. I really enjoy your commentary because you can definitely roast and gag. I am enjoying the beef and watching you have fun doing it. Thank you, Lulu. I wish I was doing something else, but whatever. I got plenty in Memphis. Plenty folks in Memphis. We should take a trip to Memphis. Girl, because I can't wait. Look, I got something coming down the pipe. Just wait. Just wait. Because man brought it up in her court documents. So y'all just wait. Kylie, You see the support over here because you're a genuine woman with real support and genuine friendship, ride or die booze. There you go, Kylie. Kylie done seen me at my worst. At my worst. I'm talking about crying booger snot tears. You can't make me feel no type of way. I put a video up. I was it was a piece of a I was cleaning my channel up so I can get back monetized, right? And it was a live, a portion of the live that I put up. And in that portion of the live, I was talking about how women, we are 99.99% of the time, we all done have somebody step out on us, cheat on us, right? And I was telling my experience on dealing with somebody 10 years younger than me. I didn't go and take my wrath out on everybody else. I felt that thing. That's how I was able to get through it, right? I felt that 10 years younger than me. We still talk to the day, right? Because healing happened there. First of all, I'm 32 years old. What am I messing with a 22-year-old for? Ooh. Girl, y'all already know what this smile is for. And y'all already know what this dancing and this heavy breathing is for. But I didn't take it out on nobody, right? Man, I ain't got no problem telling on me. Ride or die or block. There you go. There you go. Oh, Miss TXT. I'm glad you went here. I don't know what I was watching it on, but somebody said that you were me. I was like, why would you think? That's because you keep it real. You keep it a buck. I learned that from my granddaughter. You keeping it a buck, right? I tell y'all, she keep me up on these terms. They said that you was me and that I was talking and responding, commenting on different videos as you, but really I was somebody, you know what I mean? I put your name and picture or whatever, but it was really me behind your picture. I said, y'all really got that much time to sit and think. That's what y'all do. Okay, so let's see. This is Wild Demi. She might be jealous. Girl, I ain't lying. She might be. She might be. She did the same thing with React with Z. How many times will YouTube let her strike people? I don't know. I'm trying to, I wish they had a number for YouTube. All they got is emails. It's very confusing because on YouTube, on Boo Bougie React, how my channel got demonetized, I was putting up stuff with no value. None of my content with LaKenya got struck. LaKenya did that on her own. YouTube didn't take my channel down for that. I was putting up stuff and didn't add value. But when I go on other reaction channels, I'm not talking about Tough Love React. I'm talking about people that's in the game and been in the game like Anton Daniel, different people like that. They got pictures of whatever. You don't see them in the video. You don't hear them talking. Nothing. Just that. Picture of Cardi B. Cardi B had a new baby. So I thought I could do that. That's why my channel got demonetized, because somebody said, I can't remember who, so I'm not going to say it, said that's why my channel got demonetized. Just talking because they mouth moon. Tiara says she, wait a minute. Tough Love Reacts. She said Boo sent me to her house. Mind you, I never met Boo. Yeah, Demi, she said the same thing about me. She said, JUSTAIN'T said that I sent some people to LaKenya house from here. Do I look like I'm a heavy hitter? Do I look like I'm in the mafia? Do you understand? I sent some people to your house. Man, you got cameras. And you snake LaKenya. You was just so, I'm talking to LaKenya. I be talking to y'all, but when stuff come to mind, I gotta shout it out. I got right to screen recording when you was talking to Juice in your video. And you said to him, right, that he was watching your house while you was in the hospital. He was watching your dog. See, the problem with a lie is you can never remember the first one. That's the problem with a lie. That's why people get caught up in lies, because they can never remember the first one. But I got that. I screen recorded it. Where you said that Juice was coming and watching your dog while you was in the hospital. But you said I sent somebody to your house. Just me, you bandwagon maggot. Yeah, so I get it, Demi. I get it. The lie. What happened to Cafe She Don't Play? Hey, Love Jones, I'm glad you asked. She on vacation. Living her life. That's where she at. She on vacation. She's dropped me a little one, too. She on vacation. She'll be back, though. She'll be back. She was doxing people. I seen that. VPN. I seen that. That's why I told Demi, if you wanted them screenshots, I got them, girl. Demi is in your live right now, boo. She's here, boo. Okay, I see that. That was us, Demi. That's not scaring a soul. There you go, Demi. And that's what it is. She thinks she's scaring somebody. She thinks she intimidating somebody. But you not, because what you doing is telling on yourself. Because that bandwagon maggot, just me, and that bandwagon maggot, the hyena girl, because they over there doing your dirty work, right? Y'all like that thumbnail? Chat GPT. The girl bye. Around the girl, it say just me, CMB. Girl, Chat GPT be doing a big one. But anyway, you, right? You think you doing something, but you really showing your hand, LaKenya, because you got they stuff running, and you ain't striking their channel or saying nothing. That's because they doing your dirty work. You showing. That's what you're showing. That's what you're showing. Who said it? Somebody said it on Lipstick Alley. They said public opinion, right? That mean the public, right? You can live down a whole bunch of stuff, but public opinion is not one of them, right? Public opinion is saying that you are bad sugar, honey, iced tea, crazy. Girl, when they showed me them old, I'm 56. I wouldn't care where you got them white loafers from. I wouldn't wear them. I got a pair of white sandals right now. I don't even wear them all like that because I don't really wear white sandals, right? They dragged you for filth, LaKenya, about them white. Girl, somebody said, and I remember because I was watching her, I'm going to get to y'all comments. Somebody said them loafers that she wore, I think they Louis Vuitton, they said people dragged her so much about them loafers, we ain't seen them since. And come to think about it, when I was watching LaKenya, like locked in and watching her, after that, she ain't wore them loafers since. Let her try me. Hold on, what I say. Demi, wave so Boo can see you. I see her, baby. Maybe I'm behind. Let her, how does she have time for all of this? I don't know how she got time for all of this. I think I'm a little backed up. After the receipts just posted the email of Peyton trying to get her address. Oh, is that right? Girl, I tell y'all she a snake. She said one girl was an attorney. Yeah, I seen that. I thought she was talking about Demi. Like, how she know that that's crazy how she had all the time to find out about people. I don't know what she doing. Because I'm telling you, I got time now. Because my baby is gone. Y'all know the 13-year-old. They make TikToks and they on the phone all night. So I ain't got really no responsibilities. I done cooked. I done did my video today. I done talked to Sir. We done, you know what I mean? So I ain't got nothing but time. You got time? You got time? You got time. Okay. All right, LaKenya. Why does she keep attacking Demi? It's giving she mad because Demi don't want to be friends. That's what it seemed like to me. Nasty work. Exactly. She did it to another girl too, in the comments trying to find out what she do for work. Why are you worried about what somebody do for work? Are you that pressed of what somebody do for work? You trying to get them fired? You trying to get them in trouble? because you don't like the heat. My mama always said you don't like the heat, get out the kitchen. Stop posting. Stop messing with people. Stop poking the bear. That's what you need to stop doing, LaKenya. I don't get it. Um, Child, leave Demi alone. Exactly. Why are you right, T? Why is you messing with her? Like for what? 222 in here. She's trying to put me in the stuff I don't belong in. Exactly, Demi. And I was on Lipstick Alley and I seen the text messages, the DM between you and her. She just mad. She mad. And she trying to find anybody to put that on. Demi, be careful with that one. You better be careful with that one. That's why I don't put her picture in nothing. I don't put her audio in nothing. I don't do nothing. I don't trust her as far as I can see her. As far as I could throw her. You right, Tough Love React. She better. I'm covered in more ways than one. Demi, you ain't never lied. That's why I make videos. You think I'm intimidated? She said that she was going to have me arrested. Ma'am, you do whatever you got to do. I said it before. I said it wrong in my video a couple videos back. You do the right thing, you get the right consequences. You do the wrong thing, you get the right consequences. Like I said, you ain't learned your lesson yet for messing with me. When I tell you that I'm protected by the Most High, I am. I am. Because I'm not doing nothing wrong. You are purposely, like Kenya, you are purposely lying, trying to intimidate. That's what you're doing. But it ain't working. I got a right to stand up for myself. And that's what I'm doing. Your inbox email is full. You talking to me? It might be. Try Boo Bougie react. Nobody know about Z react until Peyton made her video about her saying I was autistic, but I think now I will say that I did because I was a PayPal at the time. And what I said was that the girl react with Z shouldn't have said that. Like she should have just glossed over that. What she said about her daughter. I tell y'all, I don't mess with kids. I don't play with kids. Now, let me say this. Because a lot of people are... When I asked a question about her daughter being pregnant, her daughter is not a child, right? I didn't see anything wrong with asking the question. I had my daughter at 16. I was considered a child. You know, she back too. She came back and then she left. So I don't know. And they think it's a flex calling someone old and a grandma. I don't know what I'm doing with these comments. I think I'm hitting them. Let's see. And they think it's a flex calling someone old or grandma. The flex is getting to be old and blessed and having grandchildren. The fools both of those bras could be grandmothers. Exactly, Mo. I remember when she got upset because people asked her if her daughter was. I'm autistic and I even see some signs. There you go right there. You know, because we don't address it, don't mean it's not there. It doesn't mean it's not there. You can sweep stuff under the rug all you want. Just because you don't address it don't mean it ain't there. Ask that question was never that serious. It wasn't that serious. You know, like I said, I got a family channel, Boo Bougie. If I put something on there and people comment, long as you're respectful, because I got comments on my main channel where I show my life, my family. Y'all see me cleaning up my bathroom. Y'all see me cooking. Y'all see me going here, there, or everywhere, picking up my daughter from being incarcerated, right? If you comment on my video and you're not saying something that I readily agree with, but you respectful with it, I ain't got no problem with it. I say, hey, boo, say whatever it is and take it like that. My comment, and that's what I love about my community of women. My comment, they are not women who are amen section for me. You understand me? They give me advice. They say you might not want to do this. You might not want to do that. Some of it I take heed, and some of it I say, okay, this wasn't that. You understand what I mean? If you're going to be on here, you got to be able to say, I might not want to dance with that one. Same, I just finished my test and passed, and now it's on. Let's play. Go ahead, Demi. Y'all put some hearts in the chat for Demi. Congratulations. I didn't think it was that serious either. It wasn't. Congratulations. Yes, y'all put some hearts in the chat for Demi. Congratulations, ma'am. Right. I get asked all the time. I want to answer the damn question on the short. Like, can you post it in response? Congrats. Tough Love said, congrats. Run up the trolls. Please comment. It's all counts. There you go. Congratulations, Demi. Thank you, Jamie. We are ready to win. We are really winning at life. There you go right there. Exactly. She won't strike King Talk with Mimi. Of course she won't. But King Talk with Mimi ain't gonna bring the facts either. That she lied. It ain't too many that's gonna be real and say that LaKenya is a liar. Because she is. At Demi, facts. Me too, obsessed. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody obsessed over her. Right. Alpha, I have put mild CP and walked with a limp. I just tell people if they ask why I walk like this, she is so upset. Yeah. You got to be able to walk in your truth. Whatever. Girl, y'all see. Somebody said on Lipstick Alley. They said, Boo Bougie don't care. She posted her whole swollen, crooked toes on the internet. That's my truth. My feet don't stay swollen like that. But I was driving trucks and my feet were swollen. And I posted it. Because in that moment, even though my ex-husband thought he was doing his big one, right? Whatever. I posted it. Because I ain't got no problem with me. Right? You got to accept yourself at face value and do the work. I tell you all the time, it's an inside job. At the end of the day, she needs to heal and dismiss all this mess. Exactly, Tori. Shouldn't she be on a trip somewhere? I would think so. Just ain't cute. You stupid. She said just ain't cute. Just ain't smart, just ain't fine, just ain't nothing. She just ain't, huh? Look, that's her new name, just ain't. LaKenya does selective strikes. There you go, that part and that way. N.A. Arch, you hit the nail on the head. LaKenya does selective strikes when she sees truth being spilled because she is seeing AF for who she really is. She don't want to lose piss pals behind them waking up to her, that part right there. Summer, no, but that baby daddy is. There you go. Oh, hey, Nana. Oh, my baby in the chat. My baby in the chat. That's my daughter. Yes, she in the chat. See, let me explain something to you. Hyena, I told my daughter, when all that stuff was going on and Hyena ain't was making videos, my daughter was so unbothered. Like I said, if you ran up on that one, look, I'm 56. I raised her, right? I ain't running up on her. Not without something in my hand. She's strong as hell. Girl, bye. Hey, Court. That's my baby, Court. That just ain't lady called me everything under the sun. Girl, she got right to making a video about me today when I was foot to neck on her. I don't even know that lady. I don't know her either, and she don't know me either. She on the bandwagon. That's a bandwagon maggot. While he's living his best life at Demi. That part. Love your comment. Hey, boo. Love your content. Hey, Brittany. But at Tough Love, she would not say nothing if she saw you. That camera give her courage like alcohol. That's it right there, Monique. And if I know anything about courage, it's liquid courage. I'm just saying. Alpha said, LaKenya is extremely insecure. That part. Ma'am, you said you got a sponsorship with Better Help. Somebody said in my comment, who said that? They wasn't in my comment. They was in somebody else's comment. They said that they would never do Better Help because they might They said they would never do better help because they might get the same therapist that's helping like Kenya. Girl, I laughed so doggone hard. Um, Paying like Kenya is extremely insecure. Paying lawyers to silence people for their opinion screams insecurity. I did a video and I said if unbothered was a person, it would be LaKenya. Um, Tough Love reacts. I'm screaming with memes. I picked it up. That part right there. She said, Brittany, we know, boo. You took the cake with ain't no drawers on. Girl, I don't. I'm sorry. My bad. Stay focused. That baby daddy stayed on a plane out the country. I guess those trips are in his push gift. That part right there. If no one in the family has been locked up or been on drugs, stay away from me. There you go right there. We all have somebody that been there and went through that. But what I'm saying is you don't take somebody trauma, whatever they've been through. Now, yeah, I took her trauma because you took mine. You took my trauma. You told me to put the pipe down. One good turn deserves another. There you go. Tough Love. I warned you under your video, just me was a lying mess. Girl, I said she looked like she make turnip greens and neck bones. Like that's your meal every day. That she looked like her house stink. I'm just saying. Anyway, I digress. See, I still got my thinking. Like I tried to stay on the side of right and encouraging, but I still can go there. Don't come for me. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad you didn't give her no further attention because you already scared us with the video where she was cursing up a storm. Wasn't she cursing up a storm, Kirby? Called me all kinds of bees. All Southern Belle is in the chat. Let's see. It's weird she's calling somewhere out their name, but clearly she didn't look at herself. I wonder if she can do her response video without all the vulgar language. She can't, because that's how she expressed herself. Because, ma'am, we could have went live on your live. If she in here now, we could go live. I ain't got no problem. Not one. I ain't got to cuss you out to get my point across. Kirby, it took everything in me not to respond to that Looney Tune. I get it. I get it, Tough Love. I get it. But baby, I'm having fun. I'm sorry. I'm having fun. Look, I'm having fun. We seen it. I got the DM and text. Okay, I may be late, so all right, American Dad. Wonder what'll happen if her sponsor get wind of her tainted image. Girl, that part right there. First of all, hold on. Hold on. Miss Island Duncan, wonder what'll happen if her sponsor get wind of her tainted image. You talking about me or you talking about LaKenya? That's what I want to know. Oh, you talking about her sponsors. Okay. I had to reel it in for a minute. My bad. I had to reel it. Look, sometimes it take me a minute to read. Comprehend. So, girl, I don't know what she doing. I don't care what she doing. Ma'am, stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. Yep, that's her minus the wig. That part right there. The receipts because she doctored them. Yeah, she doctored them. I bet she did. The real receipts because I bet she did doctor them. I wouldn't put nothing past her. NLE Chapo with the Pixie OMG. I don't know what NLE stand for. Hold on. Lauren! My grandbaby gonna get me right. Chopper is the best one. What do NLE stand for? Yeah, no longer something. NLE. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to tell me later. She don't know. All right, baby. Demi she showed us your DMs and her stories. She said, were you the one that broke in her house? I'm so confused with that one. Because first she said I went to her house while she was in the hospital. Then just Maggot bandwagon said that I went to her house Then I sent somebody to her house. Then I seen she said Demi went to her house. Ma'am, get y'all story straight. You see what happened when y'all didn't get y'all story straight and y'all went in them white people courthouse playing. I told y'all to get y'all story straight. That's why you only won $1. I'm sorry, I'm talking to LaKenya because I know she ain't here. That's why you won $1 on your $1,000,000 case because you went in there playing. And now you talking about an appeal? Ooh, you think the sun rises and sets on you, LaKenya. I'm weak. It looks just like LaKenya. That part. That American Dad. I got you. I love that. Do tell. She's crashing out. Of course she crashing out. She's going to crash out even more when she see this live. Hello, Boo and chat. Hey, Lily, TLR prayers. TLR managed to get that $400. Girl, that's what you going to show that for? What you show that for? Because, man, whatever you did to pull that up, right? You could pull mines up. Because if you watch my other channel, I say long as it pay a bill. You understand what I'm saying? When my spiritual needs are met, my living conditions are reduced to a point of comfort. I ain't trying to keep up with the Jones. I ain't buying no lady shoe, old lady shoes. Man, you really bought them Chanel shoes? You really bought them Louis Vuitton shoes? If I had the money, I wouldn't buy them. But that's a flex. If that's how you want to flex. Okay. Over there. Yes, Boo, tell it. Hey, not today. Hey, baby. I ain't got a live. Girl, I wouldn't get in her live if that was the last live on the planet. Talking about someone living rent-free in your head because everyone responds. Watch how they drag us in their next video. And yes, I said us because I'm a part of Boo Bougie Production. You better know it. This is a Boo Bougie Production. Them bandwagon maggots, they hate when I say that. They hate when I say that. Shaking my head over here. That part right there. Hello, Demi. She dies even knowing what she dies even though she, I guess that must be no Cole. Monique, she dies even though what 2K looks like. I know you gotta write it right. Bandwagon maggot. I'm gonna have to use that one. Girl, go ahead. Go ahead. Bandwagon maggot. Yeah, she a bandwagon maggot. Uh-oh. Demi is laughing. Excuse my typo. I'm laughing and cooking and cleaning while... Girl, Monique, you know you can't play with me like that. The basic text. There you go, Carly. Okay, I'm catching back up. Ha, ha, ha. I know that's right. I'm not going to say no more. I'm going to get to y'all. I'm going to read y'all comments. I'm itching to block someone, but the trolls have been asked not to comment. Beautiful. It gives you traction. There you go. Yeah, they in here. I know in here. Not Quavo. LOL. Love you. Hey, Tori. I'm sorry, girl. I don't know what the latest liquor is. Beautiful room, Boo. Like your headboard. Thank you, Amina. I appreciate that, baby. Boo ain't playing tonight. Tough love relax. Look, tough love react. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm telling you. My man went fishing. Oh, excuse me. Somebody I'm dating. Let me say that. Went fishing, because that's what he do, right? Got right to making me some homemade fish. I got right to making him some homemade grits with cheese in it, right? Got full. Listen to the OJs. Listen to the whispers. Baby, I ain't got nothing else to do tonight. I'm good. There you go. Do you know Peyton personally? No, I do not. Like been to her house, met her family, anything besides clips, Edison a vlog, just curious. Mimi from the D, no, I don't, baby. But ask yourself, do she know me? Do she know me? While she was up there lying, talking about Little Miss Dream a Dream, right? Spinning a narrative like I wanted her. Go ask her, do she know me? Right? Do she know me to tell me to put the pipe down? You asking the wrong, ma'am. You're on the right live with the wrong question. I'm just gonna tell you. Boo, you sound like you back in the day when you was going out. Girl, some stuff just stick with you. I'm so glad you back monetized. Thank you, baby. Girl, let me tell you what happened with that. This how, see, this why I don't care. And I'm going to stop. But I want to tell y'all this because somebody said something about monetized. Girl, when I got back monetized, before I got back monetized, when I realized I could get monetized, I clicked monetize both my channels, right? My Women's Life with Ivy is not monetized, but Boo Bougie and Boo Bougie Reacts is. I clicked both of them at the same time. What happened was my main channel got demonetized because this channel was demonetized. So really what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to get this channel back monetized, right? And then go and apply to the YouTube studio for my main channel, Boo Bougie. I did them both at the same time. Girl, I got a thing from YouTube saying that you will not be monetized on my main channel, even though this channel was monetized yesterday. I got a thing saying you won't be monetized until October. I had to appeal it. I had to send them a video and everything. I got right to sending them a video. I sure did. Let me show you. I ain't gonna show you the video. Or maybe I will. I don't care. Hold on. Let me get to it. See, that's why you never seen me backpedal on nothing I said. I apologize. That's a difference. Never backpedal, right? Now, hold on. Can I get to there? Is it up under private? Is this it? December? Oh, no, that's December. All right, I can't get to it on here. I'm not going to be able to get to it on here. But I had to do a video to say I made an honest mistake. If you look at this channel, it's monetized. Please don't make me wait until October. And they said, okay. And my channel right now, Boo Bougie, girl, when I seen those commercials, White LaKenya said, I got an infomercial begging for Cash App. Man, find you something else to do. Yet you still listening at Kimberly. I might have missed what she said. Anyway, it ain't important to go back. I'm curious about what exactly. This is the internet, not Family Feud. All right. It's 8 o'clock. What's in the mug? It's coffee in my mug, baby. Coffee. I don't drink. Like you piss pals like to insinuate I drink. I don't drink. But I ain't got to prove nothing to you. When I tell you how good God is, my two younger grandbabies, they ain't never seen me high. Never seen me intoxicated. What's in my cup? It's coffee in my cup. Anything else you want to know, you bandwagon maggot? Huh? Monique, don't block her. Since you want to be smart. Y'all drew straws and you was the one to speak for the piss pals? Huh? What's in my cup? Why you worried about what's in my cup? Do it sound like I'm slurring my words? Do I look like I'm stumbling? Is my eyes red? You bandwagon maggot, you? It's coffee. I turned 40 and turned into my mama. I love plants. Y'all see my plant behind me? That's a real plant. I turned 40 and turned into my mama. I drink coffee all day. It's after 8. What's in the cup? Again, you still here. Don't worry about it. It's actually not 8 p.m. Where you at? Check your VP. All right, Demi. She can say what she want to say. She got sent out. Kimberly Scott. Then why are you here listening to grown folks' business? That's right. My mama used to always say, stay out of grown folks' business. All King do is dump on Gina. My comments jumped. I don't know why it did that. Maybe I'm too far behind. If I miss y'all comments, it's nothing personal. My comments is jumping. Would you have thought that what she has been through in the last year? Let me read this comment real good, Maria. Stop playing. Okay, let me. My bad. Hold on. Would you have thought that what she has been through in the last year, that that would have changed her for the better? When you put your private life on display, it comes along with the territory. Marie, you absolutely right. I literally just said that about my other channel. Called out boo. Yes, I agree. Gotta have tough skin and know how to pay people dust. There you go, Marie. She blocked me and posted stuff about me. She has a routine. Yes, she do. All the channels dump on Gina. She likes like she's the only one that's crazy. Exactly. Baby, we all got a little crazy. See, when you realize, number one, human nature, that's number one. We all got a little crazy in us. That's all of us. Thank God we ain't all crazy on the same day at the same time. Because, baby, if you push somebody, oh, yeah, any one of us can go there. Anyone. Yes, Gina pays them no mind. King Talk is messy as hell. I agree, leaves kids out of it. Even the grown ones. You right about that, Tori. I'll give you that. But some stuff I just had to say. Because when you say stuff, you need to know. When you point one finger, you got another finger pointing back at you. I'm just saying. Don't like her. Wipe your lips, queen. Wipe my lips? What's on my lips? Something on my lip? I don't know. Whatever. It ain't that deep. She is very vengeful and have some mental issues. Karma. Yeah, Karma's gonna come back to bite her. Ooh. Not copy and paste, Mimi. Like, can you get your ASS out of here? But she ain't gonna show her face. She ain't gonna show her face. She not. She ain't got that courage. She throw rocks and hide her hand. She ain't woman enough to show her face. She ain't. And I'm talking to T. Wait, your ex-baby mama. My ex-husband, I don't know if it's his baby or not, whatever, dot. Could be not. He said it wasn't. I'm trying to hurry him to say it. But she said she want to buy them a gift. I agree. Yes, I called her. Okay, Demi, it popped all the way down. Them bops getting in her head. Yeah, they getting in her head, T. Don't call her. She is sensitive. Yes, she is. I ain't gonna call her. All three of them are miserable. Misery Love Company and them afterpays don't be real with her because they will tell her, girl, all of that part. Ivy, don't call. I'm not gonna call her. Don't try people who want to hurt you. I ain't gonna call her because I already know what she gonna do. I already know. See, I already know you done had your baby daddy, you done played his voicemail, right? You done already played teacher man voicemail, right? That's kind of stuff you do. But you ain't played what you said. I ain't talking about the real cute version on YouTube. I'm talking about you ain't played the real cute stuff you said. That's what I'm saying. Oh, no, I ain't gonna call her. She called her Liddy Legs. Damn Kimberly, love the live. Thank you. Exactly, that part. Why are you here? You love it. Girl, I ain't paying her no attention. Don't trust people who have hurt you. Girl, look, she can do what she want to do. Is number one thing she should be helping. Yeah, ma'am, your kids should be your first priority. Without the filler and makeup, Peyton is not even average. I seen her without. Girl, this meme they got on Lipstick Alley with her earline way back here and her hair sticking up. Girl, that picture sent me every time. Fillers giving women a false sense of beauty. That's all it is, Marie. Yep. Should block Kimberly or nah? Y'all, I think she's interesting. Leave her up there. The plan is to get to 50, 60 being a granny or elderly is a flex. You better pray. Hope and pray you get to 56. I'll be 57 next year. You better hope and pray you get to be a granny. You look amazing, Boo Bougie. Thank you, baby. Woman of wealth. Thank you. I appreciate that. She definitely failed And Mr. Big should be concerned about his son. I will say the same thing. Straight no chaser. I read in her comments, it's so many older women like late 50 saying that they enjoy her channel. Her audience is grandmothers, honestly. It's a lot of them in there. Man, like I said on my live, if you think your rap is something, baby, God rap. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If Roger didn't have money, no man in their right mind would be checking for her. Southern Belle, to a certain extent, well, in their right mind. That was the key. I was about to say something. No, you absolutely right. In their right mind. Um, Mr. B come out to play. If her audience is 50 plus, shame on them for not holding her accountable. They not gonna hold her accountable. They not. They not. Age does not equal maturity. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. She filters the. Somebody said, I'm gonna get to your comment, T. Somebody said that her filter with the pixie, they said she almost filtered her nose right off her face. Girl, I get on Lipstick Alley every day. Just like you read your morning paper every day. Out them photos. Them lashes is misplaced because of them filters. There you go right there. Come out, Mr. Big. Look scared in that video getting her hair done. I didn't even see that video. A lot of the stuff I get off of her on IG. Cause whatever she's doing, I don't care unless it's concerning me. Her audience gets caught up in all the material things that she buys, and conflate that with her being a girl. Girl, that part right there, those aren't real people, those are bots. Okay, there you go. Then me say, I must have missed something. Yep, I saw that IG out of the state while you were grieving. A real mama would never, not never, just keeping it real. Somebody said just keeping it real. T said just keeping it real. There you go. No, stop. It's such a pitiful, brainless people think calling someone old is an insult. It's a blessing, you big dummy. You better say that again, Southern Belle. People think you doing something. People don't make it. If LaKenya looked back in her past, she from Memphis. It's some people that started out with you that they ain't here right now. Something just came to mind. Something just came to mind. But I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. The internet tends to be messy, which is why you're here, LaKenya. That part right there. My goodness. The T-Pages wouldn't dare call her out for that. No, they ain't gonna call her out. No, they ain't. Peyton is funny looking. I know older women that put her to shame. Gina Janine just posted in her stories too. Uh-oh. Hey, Crime Bar. You know, LaKenya paid for that New York trip too. Girl, she paid for everything. She paid for that trip, the New York trip. She paid for them to bowl at the lanes in the bowling alley. She paid for the phone. She paid for the dog. She paid for the flight to go get the dog. Ma'am, please tell me something I don't know. Girl, she was more worried about that man being in NYC on New Year's Eve with her, with other females more than she was worried about her preemie newborn. That part right there. That part right there. Because you could best believe that ninja was going out. That ninja was going out on New Year. Oh, dear mercy. Someone blocked this, Kimberly. It's the silicone, says, girl, mine sit up so nice. I'm talking about 56. Them boys sit up. That man don't want her. Of course he don't. That's why he ain't been around. It's truly not a dig. To watch that baby clothing game, that's something new to me. She watched her baby clothing game. Where's my pearls? Girl. No. You're supposed to be using ivory, or I forget the name of it, but it's been tried through the fire. Death. not Deft, is DREFT, is white with a pink label on it. That gain is too harsh. It's too harsh. That is insane. Mm-mm-mm. Fix it, Jesus. Kimberly is a bonnet. Somebody said Kimberly is a bonnet. I was thinking the same thing. Marie said, Tori, I was thinking the same thing. She was even putting hair grow oil. I'm about to turn this live off. I know good and well hell she was not putting on a baby. So this how I know you ain't a real mother. You ain't never heard of cradle cap, right? And you get cradle cap just by getting cradle cap, but you can also get it by putting baby oil that's made and formulated for a baby. You put new growth oil on a baby? Girl, my heart is aching for that baby. I ain't even playing. I ain't smiling and I'm not laughing. Oil on the baby head, wondering why he's breaking out. Hello. Lakenya kids always come last, i.e., her filing lawsuits while pregnant, the daughter being in the custody of the grandmother and lying about her baby dates of death. I seen something about that. I ain't really get into it, but I did see something about that, T. Um, Crazy thing, Miss Island, she said to Kimberly, crazy would be if you on this woman's platform when you clearly don't want to be here. Self-torture. She want to be here. She ain't tortured. She want to be here. Kimberly, make your last comment because I'm about to block you, LOL. But thanks for commenting so much. The production thanks you for your services. There you go, because it's a Boo Bougie production. Yeah, Kimberly, you slow as F. Why you even here? Yeah, why? Peyton, I said Katen. Peyton is not a child, and that's what's wrong with you weirdos. She's 43 years old, a grown woman who needs to take accountability for her BS she got going on. She put this out here. You the one, if she never took my videos down, if she never made that dream in the pink, I never would have made these videos. She started this, but she a grown woman. Sarah said, true. Come on, Kim. They are counting on you. They left you here by yourself. I'm telling you, they left her. They picked straws, and they said, Kim, we counting on you. When you get in that live, you drag her for filth. That's what they told her. That was the huddle was about. Girl, what's the tea on Memphis, boo? Baby, when I tell you, it's coming. It's coming. It ain't really no tea on Memphis. Let me say that. To be perfectly honest, it ain't really no tea. Just that she got properties in Memphis. Just for real. Nothing really going on. I'm sure it's people in their family in prison right now for worse crime. You better say that again. Like Kenya got people in her family. I could best believe. Nigga, you from the hood. They go to prison and jail. They heavy in rotation. Pay and stay in drama, but never the problem, which is a red flag. Ma'am, you got to ask yourself with all these reaction channels, ma'am, you the common denominator. You the common denominator. Kim, where you at? I got time today. I'm handling Boo's light work. There you go. The diva said, right, Kylie, never trust anyone who can't keep a friend for the life of them. Boo has day ones. Baby, not only do I have day ones on here, I got friends. We've been friends for 40 years. You got friends like Kenya that you've been friends with? I ain't even gonna stretch it and say 40. Because you only, I think 44, 43, something like that. Do you have friends that you've been friends with for 20 years? Hurry up. I'm waiting on the answer. 20 years. So, girl, at the end of the day, girl, bye. But Kylie, you got it. No chaser. Hyena said Texas T is teacher ma'am. Oh, she said, see, that's what I'm saying. They so, if you don't keep up with your lies, you're going to be in the trouble you in right now. Right? So now, so somebody said that Texas T was me. Now Hyena saying Texas T is teacher ma'am. Which one is it? Which one is it? Girl, ding ding, Kylie said that Monique. Everybody got to be a hater if they not a bootlicker. That part right there. I ain't no bootlicker. I ain't no bandwagon maggot. I'm gonna tell you what it is every time. Let me see how long K Scott been on here. That was like Kenya. The baby must have started crying as if that would matter. Because he probably somewhere with the door shut. You feel me? That's the vibe she give. Your mother weird. Let's talk about that. Girl, she just trying to say stuff. That's all. She's trying to make sure that she go back and report. She did her big one. That's all you got? They should have appointed someone else. There you go. There's plenty of people with money that are miserable. She is nothing to hate on. I like the fact that you can walk out your house without a wig. Without a wig and baby hairs. Sometimes no drawers. I'm just going to tell you the truth. And that wagon I'm dragging, it still sit up. I know that's a little bit too much information, but whatever. You have more sense than that. The math ain't mathing. That's why she's striking channels. Because people is letting her know the math ain't mathing, and she don't like it. She don't like it. Knee deep in the girl, that part, knee deep in the book. See, you doing your big one, Demi. It's going to take Boo hours to get through these comments. I know I'm trying to catch up with them, y'all. That's why I said, if it's, Kimberly, you need attention. That's why this is my girl in here. Hey, Boo. Kimberly, you need attention. That's why you on here being negative. You about to get all the attention you looking for, clown. There you go. See, I could put a video up and I ain't got to never respond to none of the comments. Because, the truth don't need defending. But when you get on here and you comment and you say some old ridiculous stuff, my girls get right to responding. Not nothing. Because somebody said, oh, why would you make that about her mother? Somebody in my comments said, why would LaKenya say that about her on IG? See, y'all don't like to hold LaKenya accountable. My girls hold y'all accountable. That's what they do. She did say that. Exactly. Ain't nobody aspiring to be the next. Now, what I will tell you about Memphis, Texas T, what I will tell you is 2 headstones. A headstone means somebody died, right? It's a Charles Peyton, spelled the same way. A Charles Peyton, a dead white man. And it's a PeytonCharles. Both of them dead. Both of them dead. I seen obituaries and everything. 2 dead white men. That probably was what I was going to say, too. About her having a property and her getting her name, Peyton Marie Charles, doing business as from a dead white man. You ain't come up with that on your own. Nah, I ain't aspiring to be her. Wonder why Hyena isn't in this live. She and everybody else live. You absolutely right, Brittany. Where you at, Hyena? Where you at? Because she know, number one, she already know it's foot to neck. I remember what you did with my daughter, right? So you already know with me, it's going to be foot to neck. These girls up in here, they're going to tear you a new one. Not only are they going to tear you a new one, they're going to drag you for filth on Lipstick Alley. They talking about them like a dog. You getting a you getting a you getting a good version over here. What's gonna at Cindy, what you gonna cut? What Cindy say? What Cindy say? All those luxury items not secure. I knew she was lying. Yeah, she lying. Where is this woman baby daddy at? The ninja she has sued and cried about. Where he at? Have you seen him change a diaper? I don't know, because I ain't watched the video. Y'all seen him at a doctor's appointment? Huh? You seen ooh, ga? You seen him shaping the baby head? Y'all seen any of that? I don't know. I ain't asking for no friend. I'm asking for me. Girl. Cause they starting to get on my nerves. They just can't come. Okay, I'm gonna have to go all the way down because I'm missing a lot of comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to catch up. Ooh, it's a lot of comments. Y'all forgive me. Let me do this. Y'all give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I learned a little something. Let me do that. Y'all give me a minute. Oh, doctor said, leave her alone. Grow up with your old... Ma'am, let me do something before I get to you. There you go. I'm going to go back and I'll give y'all a shout out with the comments. I'm screen recording the comments. So that's what I'm doing. Y'all just give me a minute and then I got to take this all the way back up. All right. There we go. All right. Now let me go all the way down. I'm going to come all the way. Okay. Got my screen record in. Ma'am, somebody said leave her alone. You tell her to leave me alone. Don't come over here telling me nothing that you ain't told her. And when you told her, when you tell her, I need you to screenshot it, right? I need you to send me an email, ivytyes@gmail.com, that you told her to leave me alone. Until you tell her that, don't come over here telling me that. Girl, bye. Okay. Oh, Dr. Kimberly. Oh, so I'm missing all the comments with Kimberly because I'm all the way down there. One good term deserves another. Now, her content creator friends have defended her. What friends? Oh, you big man. So, Dr. Yashua, we're going to say Yashua, you big man, huh? How did Mercy, how she did Mercy. Now, that was the one she had on her Instagram. Girl, you see how her friends is disposable? And I say friends loosely. What happened with her and Mercy? I don't know what happened with her and Mercy. Mercy gonna tell it one day what she do to Mercy now that doctor entered the room. Dr. Kevorkian, that's who entered the room. What did she do to Mercy? We know for a fact that Peyton dabbles in witchcraft. Of course she does. So I wouldn't be surprised if she took on more than a dead white man's name, if you catch my drift. That's what I'm talking about. Dr. Kevorkian, that's going to be your new name. Leave her alone. Grow up with your old butt. I just said what I said to you, Dr. Kevorkian. I'm waiting on the email. When I say that, I mean to never use her personal chef. Mercy has a whole business. Exactly. Let me do something. Go ahead. Do whatever you're going to do. Dr. is Kimberly replacement. Oh, that's who Dr. Kevorkian is. That's Kimberly replacement. I missed all the Kimberlys. I just kind of caught it with what y'all was saying. Is that her white doctor? Yeah, because she like white doctors. Because black doctors have black nurses. And black nurses tend to leak information. That's what Lakinya said. So, yeah, that's probably what her white doctor. Who sent you, Dr. Kevorkian, do your thing? I told her, and now I'm telling you. I ain't got the proof that you told her. Where's that? And now that you said you told me, so you can go report back, Dr. Kevorkian, she's still talking about me. So long as she talking about me, I'm gonna talk about her. You ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing to do, and neither do I. Dr. Kevorkian, lies, lies, lies. Girl, you know she lying. Exactly, exactly, Miss Island. Yeah, get that out of here. Why has Peyton family came to see her in nearly a year? That's what I would want to know. That's her doctor. Look, crying boy. These the only glasses I got from my mama. It's a keepsake. If you make me break them. She said that's her doctor from Better Health. Girl, bye. She said, Aunt Joyce, this stuff is petty. It's petty, Dr. Kevorkian. But why you in here? If it's petty, why you in here? You ain't got nothing else to do with yourself? You can't find nothing else to do with yourself? This is petty. You know how to exit stage left. I am softly look up in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, it's all in the court documents. It's all in there. Cousin, listen at yourself. Crying bar, crying emojis. Yeah. What I tell you about writing on yourself? I almost said something, but I am not going to say that. I don't have to say everything I'm thinking. There you go. Right, real friends. Who ASS you gonna whoop at Dr. She said something about whooping somebody's butt. You see somebody, see, that's the kind of people that follow like Kenya. I remember I did a video early on when I first did all this YouTube, and somebody in her comment said, Peyton, all you gotta do is say the word and we ride at dawn. I haven't seen anybody in my comments say no mess like that. None. LaKenya needs to leave people alone. She's the common denominator here. Exactly, Southern Belle. Dr. Joshua, Dr. Kevorkian, excuse me. You are taking it personal. Girl, she taking it personal because that's what they do. They don't want to hold nobody. You don't want to hold nobody accountable. But you still here. You ain't no doctor. You will never have time for something petty. You lying about being a doctor is petty. You fool. I know you ain't say that part. That's my girl Mo. That's what Mo said. You're if you keep it up. What, Dr. Kevorkian? What happened with a white man? Yeah. Get to answering these questions. They get in the live and say stupid stuff. That's exactly what they do. This doctor is Peyton's therapist, not Better Health. But Cheeky said, hashtag no help. Girl, bye. Preach, boo. See, ma'am, I ain't preaching. I'm reading y'all comments. I thought she was ma'am, I don't know what nationality that woman is. That's her voodoo doctor. There you go. Who was that used to do readings back in the days? Dionne Warwick. Man, what's real receipts is she going to show in her life. I want to know what she going to show. I do. I'm going to watch. I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to watch. Now, I got me a couple little trips planned. I don't know when she going to do her live, but I'm watching. I'm watching. Ma'am, I'm telling you right now, you say anything about me, I'm going to get right to dragging you. LaKenya, I'm telling you, I'm going to get right to dragging you. I ain't going to watch nobody else live, sit down, whatever you do. Lie you tell. What? I ain't got my pen over here. I'm going to get to writing down everything you say, and I'm going to get right to reacting. Now, I'm telling you now, before you even do it to yourself. What's real receipts? Girl, that's what I want to say. And why didn't she show the judge? She did show the judge. They ain't buy it. Dr. Kevorkian, we listen and we don't judge. We judge if you lying. I'm going to tell you that. No, we listen and we talk back. There you go, Monique. I understand. I just wish it can all be over. Look, you tell like Kenya to stop making videos about me, right? You tell her to stop sending her people out, right? Her little bandwagon maggots, just me and Hyena Girl, and it'll be over. Don't come in here telling me what to do. Go tell her what to do. Apparently, you don't watch her Instagrams. Here goes another non-factor. Girl, that, Adrian, that part right there. That part right there. Because what you over here for? I understand you suited and booted, though. Miss Island, remember, she's the Beyonce. Girl, Marie, teacher ma'am is the Beyonce of Dallas. Teacher ma'am. That's her title. The Beyonce of Dallas. Girl, bye. Ma'am, you lost that title. We do, Monique, but not doctor. Wish upon a star. Pass. I don't do it. I don't do yes or no. YN. There you go. BS is Biggs text differed Beyonce of Dallas. Girl, she wish. Beyonce don't do none of this. That when they had the whole scandal about Jay-Z possibly having another son, you think Beyonce got to striking people channels because they was talking about it? No. I'm one of the therapists, plenty of plaques and accomplishments and degrees, Dr. Kevorkian. And you got time to get on my live? Huh? So, since you're a therapist, right? Since you're a therapist, ask LaKenya why she keep making posts. We ain't even gonna talk about nobody else, even though she wrong as two left shoes, right? Tough Love reacts after the receipts, right? Wrong as two left shoes. Cafe, she don't play. So since you her therapist, why you have not advised her that all of this stuff is nonsense and she needs to leave it alone and focus on her children? Since you her therapist, that's what you said. Huh? Alamar, what's your motive of putting these teachers' names in here? That's what I said. The reason why I didn't really address that, Quan, is because teacher name is already in the documents, but, you know, they think they be slick sometimes. You a lie at Dr. Girl. Lie and the truth ain't in her. Dr. Kevorkian, you get on your Marie, write it right. Dr. Kevorkian, you get on here acting like you got nothing but a GED. Because, ma'am, what you on here for if teacher ma'am for a reason? Exactly. I know her name. If I wanted to say it, I would have said it. Girl. Hey, boo. Hey, Jayla. There go my baby. Doctor person, we don't care what you have. We sure don't. I don't. Because if you LaKenya therapist, you need to tell her to go get that money that she spent on them Chanel shoes. And send me a cash app. Since she said I'm broke. Now, if you really her therapist, you will go tell her, take them shoes back that she bought from Chanel that's ugly as ever. Right? See, old white people with money will wear some shoes like that. See, Chanel make the little cute little stuff that girls, YouTube girls and all that wear, but they also make stuff that rich white women wear. The white women that you don't even know they rich. Unless you've seen them in places and spaces. See, white people don't brag about their money. They don't brag about their money. You just see it and you know it. That's what white people do, especially white women. I'm talking about seasoned, wealthy white women. Girl. Quan, who gonna check me, boo? Quan, what y'all doing over here? Right. What's good, love? I can come to your house. See, now you need to be blocked. You're blocked now, Dr. Kevorkian. Because we ain't talking about going to nobody's house. Clown, who gonna check me, boo? What you say? What was said? Google doesn't even pull up your name. Girl, bye. That's fake and facetious. Baloney. Nah, I'm making up words. Because, ma'am, I love your delivery. Come to my house and you won't make it back out. I ain't mad at you. Because somebody threatened to come to your house. Man, if you go to somebody's house, you get exactly what you got coming. How you threaten to go to somebody's house? Lamar Peyton, please leave the teacher alone. Damn, you lost. I know you know that, right? Exactly. Dr. Kevorkian, you love embarrassing yourself, broaden your vocabulary, and you got all these degrees. You are exactly right, Marie. They're threatening to come to someone's house, and he is a doctor. Girl, bye. Doctor of BS. Exactly. Ain't no doctor going to risk their license over no live dummy. That's right. Exactly. Daddy, name, Brian. See, I ain't finna do all that naming all their names. But yeah, I know the dad, grandma, I know all their names. Um, oops. We ain't trying to put nobody out. I'm going to tell you like I told Kimberly, you got one more comment to make. It's good. Trolls, send someone else. I got it. Excuse me. I already blocked Miss Thang. Lamar Lord, y'all know teacher full name. I'm not gonna look her up. I just wonder if people knew, if they knew what she looked like. She's a beautiful soul. Beautiful. Natural beauty, right? You want to be relevant so bad. Names is being dropped in here. Yeah, ma'am, I'm not dropping nobody name. You know, everything is in a court document. I don't advise looking at that lady. That lady is not a public figure. Now, I'm a public figure. What I mean by that is I do content. That's what I do, right? So if you repost something of mine, say something about me, whatever, I put my business out there. That lady did not. LaKenya didn't have no business bringing that lady to the forefront like that. I'm just going to tell you the truth. What real doctor goes back and forth in someone's life? I see why LaKenya is screwed up finding all her appointed colleagues on YouTube. That part right there. She doesn't even live in Dallas. There you go. Someone posted Teacher Man pics in Lipstick Alley. I see why LaKenya posted the rest of her small mind. Teacher Man is gorgeous, naturally beautiful. Crime bot, you absolutely right, because I seen it too. Girl, that ain't even nothing but Peyton in the live. She is so obsessed with teacher. I have just never seen anything like it. She is the true stalker. She really the true stalker. Talking about LaKenya. Crime, that's why she sued that lady, shaking my head. Yeah, that's why she sued her. I am softly becoming her. That's why she sued her, and that's why you want $1 on your $1 million case. Let's see here. Yes, Quan. Crying about agree. Yes, like Kenya is sad. She's a hater. Exactly. Alanda Madeline dropped in the building. That's my boo. That's my boo. For real. All these cats claim to support LaKenya. They all started supporting her after I made videos. They didn't even have no older video of where they were supporting her. But see, this my girl right here, Alanda Madeline. She know from the beginning. All these cats claim to support LaKenya, but loving all of this. What you doing over here, right? Exactly. They're here because as soon as you post videos, front row seats, that other britches, we know what you meant, that too has the reaction channels. Exactly. No way in hell that's her therapist. Girl, bye. Carly, if you believe that, I believe I'm in Okinawa, Japan with you right now eating sushi. That's how much I believe that's her therapist. Girl, bye. Excuse me. She who knows said, Linda, Madeline, you are so right. That part. I hope they like the live before coming in here acting their shoe size. Now they ain't gonna like the live, but that's okay. They ain't gotta like the live. It's 330 people in this live right now. You ain't gotta like the live. Cause see, baby, what you fail to realize is, and I keep telling, like Kenya, whatever I got, God multiplies it. Multiplies it, right? So if I make $20 on this live, do you know what he gonna do with that $20? I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna put gas in my car. I'm gonna get me a couple outfits, right? I'm gonna go get my dye because it's about time for me to dye my hair. I'm talking about when God multiplies, divide, it's still a remainder. So you ain't gotta like the live. Your presence is enough. Thank you, man. Um, Quan said, man say, I saw her. She's saying this to Crying Bump. Man say, I saw her picture for the first time yesterday and couldn't even believe it. She's so beautiful. They talking about Teacher Man. Her lips are real. Her cheekbones are real. Her hair is real. You'll never find bloom, 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 a hairline like mine's. Teacher hairline is full and her hair is bouncy. Like Kenya is pissed, 'cause her hairline is her earline. Teacher ma'am is winning. And like Kenya hate the fact she's gonna do a live, 'cause she's seen how her baby daddy reacted to Teacher ma'am. He seen her and got right to apologizing. I'm silly. Girl, bye. Dr. Kevorkian, you and Peyton is miserable with the money. Your point. Exactly, they money. Misery Love Company. Money don't make you happy. They got billionaires unaliving themselves. Far more than you make on YouTube. And they unaliving themselves. Um, was that all you had, Dr. Girl? Yeah. That's your comment. You are about to be fired like Kimberly. The trolls need a production company to send them better trolls. Exactly. They need to vet. Fired, Carly said. She needs YouTube now to sustain her lifetime. I like her content, but geez. Look, I ain't telling nobody not to like, not to watch, never nothing. That's not what I'm saying. My beef with her is between me and her. Anybody can watch and do whatever they want when it comes to watching her. Yes, rich people compare themselves to other rich people. Kenya trying to stun on us. Girl, when I'm telling you, when you got rich people in a room, you think they talking about what's going on in the hood? That's what you think they talking about. They talking about Trumpy. That's what they talking about. They ain't talking about what's going on in the hood because they don't care. Crying Boss said, Quan, when I saw Teacher Ma'am hairline, I knew then that alone had Peyton ready to go after that girl. Yes, girl, bye. Girl, I'm talking about when you braid from the scalp right here. Girl, the Kenya braids will start right here. This where the Kenya braid. Don't ask me why this in my room. It's clean. Stay on my personal business. Her hair, this is where her braids would start. Girl, bye. I never understood why people think a Chanel bag is a flex. Girl, they spend next to nothing to make that stuff. I mean, you got it, cool, but to flex with it, for what? I'm hollering at Crying Bar. Exactly, Crying Bar. Ain't no man going to sit back and look at Peyton without makeup, wig. And, ma'am, they don't even want to be in the same country. They don't even, where your baby daddy at? They don't even want to be in the same country, let alone the same room. You see how fast Juice got that camera and got on? Juice went right back to the hood. Juice said, I got what I came for and was out. Double click the screen. Appreciate y'all. They could look at Peyton without makeup, etc. But they're gonna go blind afterwards because she is hideous. Girl, bye. I hear you crying. I hear you crying, bro. I would honestly love to see you post your own, I guess you're saying your own content and not bring up her name to see if it could still get you the same views. Let me tell you something, Candy. I'm a reaction channel. Did you go over there on King Talk with Mimi, where her channel is solely about Gina? Did you go over there and tell her that? I could post whatever I want to post. And just because you said it, I'm going to make some more videos about LaKenya. This might be the LaKenya channel. There you go right there. So, congratulations on your didn't win nothing victory, your comment. There you go. And as a matter of fact, no, I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna block you. You all right. You all right with me, girl. The teacher, the teacher is Darren Walker. Man, why you name dropping in here? I know not to get in no trouble with you, Lamar. Candy is the replacement for Kimberly and Dr. Kevorkian. Let's go, Candy. Okay, well, let's go. LaKenya is the real obsessed one. Yes, she is. She who knows. You here. Here she go. Come on. Love your channel. Keep shining. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you, love. Candy, at Candy. To me, you make sense for... Hold on. Let me backtrack. To me, it makes sense for Boo Bougie to post about her. It makes money. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Let me tell y'all, I made videos even before I got monetized. I was making... See, when LaKenya started talking to me and lying, and I was playing videos, I wasn't even monetized. It ain't about the money for me. But that's where y'all logic is. That's where it's at. It wasn't about money. Them videos, I just got monetized yesterday. I made 7 videos dragging LaKenya. I didn't get one dime. I didn't get one dime. It's about the money, but it ain't about the money. I ain't get paid for that. I didn't. They tagging these trolls in like a basketball game and they ain't got one good yet. Girl, that part right there, she who knows started laughing. I'm sorry, it's weird that someone could talk about someone this long. Yeah, it's real weird, Candy, that like Kenya can talk about me this long. Right? While she on Instagram talking about me. You absolutely right. That comment made a whole lot of sense. It's weird to me that LaKenya keeps talking about me this long. I'm gonna give you a point for that one, Candy. I'm gonna give you a point for that one, Candy. LOL, as she who knows, Monique said, and you're here for it. There you go, right here. You're weird for staying this long at Candy. That's all right. Come on, Candy. LOL, not the stinging. I love you. Hey, boo. Hey, you doing? Shay, I want to say, let me say Renee, because I'm going to mess everything up. Let me say Renee. Hey, baby. Candy, Eden, you over here, so you like something. Yeah, she likes something. Yeah, she likes something. She's trying to find out information. The therapist need a therapist. Jayla, your mama ever told you you hit the nail on the head? Because that's what you did. If you saying you this girl a therapist, girl, bye. Singing girl, there you go, right? I'm always singing something. I don't stand. I don't. I told you to say it right. I don't stand while you here. You only one. You the only one here that feels that way. Cause she ain't got nothing else to do. She ain't got nothing else to do. She said hairline laughing. Hey Candy, show how long you've been watching. You like it though. Just can't deny the truth. That's what they is. They secretly watching. Some of them honestly want to say, I'm not going to say nothing to LaKenya. I'm just going to pray for her. Because what she doing, this ain't right. But I'm not going to say nothing. Because they know she going to block her. They know that LaKenya is going to block them. I'm telling you. It's like a car wreck. But you right. Let me let my window up and pray no one gets seriously hurt. Okay, there you go. Candy, let me ask you this, right? While you watching La Kenya? Were you there when she started the lawsuit? Were you there when she started the lawsuit? Right? So you was there when she lost the lawsuit for lies. Ma'am, go get yourself ready for the live she about to do. Don't worry, baby. Candy, I'm going to be right there with you. I'm going to get my popcorn. I'm going to be right there with you, baby. Carly said her whole life is a lie. Plastic surgery, Botox, fillers, makeup. Why y'all want to get my girl started? Her whole life is a lie. Plastic surgery, Botox, filler, makeup, high and behind material item, cars, brand name, etc. She doesn't walk in her truth. Full stop. Thank you, Kylie. See, my girls be saying some stuff better than I can. She Who Knows said, exactly. This is an app, Candy Egan. Why would anyone get hurt, sweetie? See, this is the type of stuff they like to do. They like to threaten and they like to intimidate. I told y'all, these the caliber of women that La Kenya has following her. It is. All right. Where can we see Teacher Man? You can look her up online. Candy. Like the attention, just like who she followed. That's it. Birds of a feather flock together. Secure women walk in their truth. There you go, Kylie. Good, bad, or indifference. Real women walk in their truth. That was good. LOL. Love the song. Thank you, Atlanta Boo. You know I break out in one for a minute. What's her social media? I'm not gonna give out her social media. If she choose to do that, then that's on her. But I'm not gonna give it out. Candy, you gone yet? Next. Hey boo, was the wooden spoon for them fish and grits you had? No, it wasn't. I was over his house. Now I'm telling y'all my personal business. I was over his house. Now what was I doing with this wooden spoon? I don't know. Girl, ain't no telling. When I figure it out, I'll let you know. Girl, and he caught bass. He caught I forget this other kind of fish. I really like the bass. I didn't really like the other fish. Girl, he dropped it in that deep fryer outside. You know, because when you fry fish in the house, make your house smell like fish. Girl, he dropped it in that deep fryer. Girl. The baby daddy, where he at? Man flew the coop. Yeah, I ain't seen him. I ain't been looking for him, but I ain't seen him either. I didn't catch it. You'll never find. Girl, that part right there. She's so skinny. Yeah, she little. Like Kenya thought she was so not. I'm gonna read your comment. Sanaa Latham on her worst day will never be in the same category as like Kenya. But I'm gonna read your comment. Like Kenya thought she was Sanaa Latham from Love and Basketball. Girl, bye. She wish. She looks like Michael Jackson. No offense, girl. Now I'm sorry. I still like me some Mike. I know all the stuff they said ain't nothing been proven. I like me some Mike. I'm an old school girl. It's a difference between being rich and wealthy. Wealthy folks don't brag and boast about it. Exactly. That lady buying 5 pairs of shoes in Chanel made Roger feel poor and not rich. Girl, just why? Well, I keep telling y'all, like I tell her, it's an inside job. It's an inside job. You are so right, Southern Belle. That's what She Who Knows said. Those legs are toothpicks and don't match the fake behind. It don't. But ma'am, do what you want to do. You got money to throw away like that, throw away. Because y'all know I'm watching my $10. I don't play about my $10. Girl, bye. She was so excited about those Chanel purchases. I could have got drunk if I took a shot every time she said something about her Chanel experience. I didn't see it. I didn't watch the video. I seen it on Lipstick Alley. Girl, I'm telling y'all ain't on Lipstick Alley. Y'all pull up the thread for Peyton Marie Charles. Girl, all the tea be in there. They cipher right through some stuff. But she look I don't know if that's old or gold. Let her tell it. Probably good. Probably good. Nah, I'm gonna have to say no. Well, it's time to capitalize and get what you missed back then, Boo Bougie. That part that way. In my too short voice, get your money, man. That part right there. And girl, I used to love me some too short, girl. I used to bang me some too short, girl. Bye. So she's driving and watching your live. Oh, she's obsessed with you, boo. Girl, that part right there. Girl. But they love to throw that word around, obsessed. We got a thing in Narcotics Anonymous. If you spot it, you got it. They love to throw that word around. I think she's also has veneer breath because I remember Mr. Big making a comment about her breath. Oh, I didn't see that. Wooden spoon, new trick unlocks for you and girl, bye. Girl, no, I don't know about that. Look, I don't know about that. Stay out of my personal business, girl. Girl. Ooh. At Marie, Miss Island said, he sure did when they did karaoke. He said it smelled like an elephant. Did he say that? Smelled like an elephant pooted? That's what the baby daddy said to Peyton, LaKenya. I knew something was mentally wrong with Peyton Marie Charles when she visited with her daughter and she took her daughter to go get a wax. I seen that. Sometimes, not sometimes. Let me say, I did it maybe once or twice. Okay, hairs right here, right? Mustache. Y'all know what they say about women with hair on their face. They say the cat is good. I'm just gonna tell y'all. I ain't even gonna tell y'all to go ask nobody. They say the cat is good. That's what they say. I ain't saying if it's true or not. But anyway, sometimes well, not sometimes, I did it once or twice. Right here, wax. That stuff hurts so bad. Girl, when I seen, excuse me, I was watching that video and I seen that. I felt so bad for that girl. Ooh. Mm. I had realized she's mad at the wrong person. She should be mad at her baby father. Everybody is echoing the same thing. She just don't hear it. What this live is about, what had happened. Hey, Chris, a whole bunch. We're talking about LaKenya. It started out with just me, CMB, the bandwagon, maggot, and hyena. You're going to have to double back, baby. Here we go again. I've been trying to get in Lipstick Alley for a minute now. Send me an email, and I'll send you the link. Chanel, exactly. Displaced anger, exactly. Getting her BBL, nose job, eyes corrected, Botox, her mouth fixed. She isn't a child. I said what I said. I hear you, baby. I hear you. That's all on her. Where y'all getting this stuff from? That's what Chris said. Was supposed to get braces for a while. Yeah, I heard that. I heard her say that. You got me crying, Southern Belle. Yes, he mentioned smelling like sugar honey iced tea. Kenya wanted to be your friend in the beginning, maybe look up to you, then got offended, and then her feelings got hurt. She should have kept it a buck with you instead of vengeance. I said that, Lene. I want to say Lene. I said that. And I said, if she had reached out to me in any capacity and asked me to turn them comments off, I would have. I would have, because I was surprised and I was taken back by what people were saying about her, because I was watching her. I was an avid PayPal. Never knew people looked at her in this light, right? You don't know a dog bite until he bites you. Nicole is laughing. Chris is laughing. Those braces should come before the designer. That's what I would say. Chris, I said, here we go again, meaning you're behind. All right, Miss Island. That's what Miss Island said. Oh, Carly, girl, look. Now, you know I done said it over on Boo Bougie. We get right down to it on Boo Bougie. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Boo Bougie if y'all have not. Can spot two apples on different corners of those trees at the same time. Be nice, Micro. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. That's all I'm saying about that. That's why I'm not saying her name. Isn't getting a car to drive. Probably not. Probably not. What if what if it is gray hair on your face? What does that mean? Gray hair on your face? I don't know. I don't have any gray hair on my face. Now y'all want me to get down to the exact nature. Look, I don't know. I never heard that one. Other than wisdom, Adrian. Boo, you must patient, patent, bandwagon, maggot. Girl, bye. I don't be thinking about all that stuff. Her videos are where it came from. And Chris Hire, I'm not in the business of making up poop. I never seen the pink poop like that. That's cute. She's somewhere now doing a seer against all her haters, a seance. Again, girl, you better believe it. Boo bougie. Getting older women like with Ivy. My lord, there you go. We at the end of the comments, girl. I'm sorry for anybody who comments I missed. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't on purpose. I just wanted to jump on here and talk about this young lady, just me, and what was going on, and just other conversations kind of rolled after that. I do have a video coming tomorrow about anti-hyena, that bandwagon maggot. I love when you say bandwagon maggot. She who knows said that. I love when you say that. You made it up to the end of the comments. Yeah, I missed a chunk of the comments in the middle, but I kind of got the gist of what everybody was saying. So I know it's 312 people in this live. That's it. Because mother about to sit back and relax. It's 9:20. I'm about to relax. Put my old school music on because that's what I do. I love me some old school music. To the end. Would you do a sit down live with Peyton? I would, Brittany, and I already told her I would. I would do a live with Peyton where we could sit down and have a conversation. I would do that with her. Because let me tell you, on Boo Boo's React, that channel has been monetized for years, right? Where I've been getting a check. So it ain't about the money. I could make other content over here. I got videos on my channel where they got, my thing is gonna die. I got videos on my channel over here where I got a K, 2Ks, whatever. I can make views without LaKenya, right? I wouldn't mind sitting down having, but she ain't gonna get honest. That's why she ain't willing to do it. Now she willing to do a live and a live update on her channel on her terms. She ain't willing to do it live, just me and her. And I'm talking about like live, me and her live. She gets somebody on her team to be a moderator. I get somebody on my team to be a moderator, and they be fair across the board. She ain't willing to do that. She ain't willing to do that. Zoom, neither. Let's see here, because I'm about to close the live. Yes. So, Brittany, yes, I definitely would. The magnet is on YouTube right now. Girl, they could do what they want to do. Stink mouth hyena. Girl, they could do what they want to do. Because I ain't unbothered. While you making videos, I'm going to be making videos. You understand what I'm saying? I got some stuff that I had on here when I got monetized. And I'm about to hit them again. I'm about to go rework it. Say my little 1-2. And put it right back up. You can say what you want to say. Y'all subscribe before the end of the live. Yeah, I appreciate that. Good night. Enjoyed the live. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate you jumping on here, baby. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and call this one a night. But, baby, you could best believe it's going to be another one. Because it's foot to neck. It's foot to neck. Good night. I enjoyed the live. Thank you, Boo Bougie. Thank you, Lulu. I appreciate that, D. You have a good night, too. Y'all have a good night. I love the pink hearts. Thank you, Nicole. I love your picture and your little thing. I love that picture. It's pretty. What you mean? Get someone in your team to moderate. LOL. Don't play with me. No, Boo. You know I ain't talking about you, Monique. I'm talking about you. Cause you already know if we was to do a live and only you was the moderator, you know they would say you ain't being fair. You ain't reading everybody comments or you know, blocking people comments. That's what I meant, baby. You know I ain't mean it like that. Um, all right, baby. All right, Miss Island. Chris. So that wait a minute. So was that last letter you received real? The one where it said you was gonna end up in jail. I never received. I don't know what you're watching, Chris. See, if you're gonna watch me, you have to know that you ain't gonna get nothing but facts over here. Nothing but facts. Right? I never showed a letter that said I was going to jail. I never said. I showed an email saying that she went to the detective and said I posted her address. That's what I showed. Never showed the letter. All right, Nicole, you have a good night. Good night, boo. All right, Kylie. Kylie, tell the girls, Lil G and Dominique, tell them I said hi. Sending love and like. Thank you, Belle Hyena. Only get views when she talks about you. I know. I know. If you look at my channel, I don't even got to prove it. I got views on my channel where I talked about other situations, other people, content that didn't have anything to do with an influencer. And I got views. But of course, they like to say my views only come from LaKenya. I will strike her channel each and every time she talks about and show your videos on her channel. I would, but I ain't got time, Southern Belle. She can do what she want to do. Girl, pitiful sight. The email, boo. My email is I is in ice, V is in Victor, Y is in yellow, T is in Tom. That ain't my email. I is in ice, V is in Victor, Y is in yellow. Hold on. I is in ice, B is in Victor, T is in Tom, Y is in yellow, E is in Edward, S is in Sam at gmail.com. I got an accent, so that's why I spell it out. It's Ivy Ties, Tyes. Yeah, send me an email. That's why you chose the chat and y'all hash it out. Yeah, we could do a live. I'm willing to do a live, willing to do a sit down. That's it. There you go, Monique. Thank you, baby, because bam. So anyway, thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all listening to an old girl. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you haven't, like the live on your way out. It will be a new video tomorrow. Just me, you bandwagon maggot. I'm done with you. You're done. Go feast on your neck bones and your turnip greens. That's what you go do. Hyena, it's foot to neck. I see you tomorrow. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Bye. Oh, what do I do? Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, not that way. Look. In the line. That was it. Great night, boo. All right, baby. Did I do it? In the live. There we go. It's not ending? Why is the live not ending? Have a great night, boo, and like, why is the live? I never seen this. The live is not ending. Girl, I be saying, I be looking, not looking like that, but the hyena girl, I be like, how you making a video for 3 hours? No, we still in here. Turn off your phone. Girl, bye. Hold on. Your stream will stop immediately. You will no longer be live. And live. I guess it'll stop by itself. I don't know. It's been a minute since I went live over here. I guess I'll be live until it cuts off. Nah, we in here. She said, no, we in here. All right. That's weird because usually when I end a live, Carly, it just ends. I don't know why it's still on here. That's weird. And I don't want to just close it out. But I promise I'm about to turn this camera off. Because, man, I need to go to the ladies' room. We're still here. She said we still here. Girl, look. Let me see. Let me see who on here. Cause they be deep. They be deep. Exactly, LOL. This is tripping me out that this live is still on. They got it where you could do a live all night. This girl Justine, she usually does live. She do different different video games and all that. It's 200 in here. I see them. I ain't really talking about nothing else right now. But girl, they could do what they want to do. Yeah, the sleep live. I said I was gonna. Ooh, I said I was gonna do a sleep live once I was an empty nester. I said I was gonna do a sleep live. Shut it all down because we still here. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to close the live. All right, I'm just gonna close it. I see y'all later. Hold on, let me take it off of here because y'all still in here. Let's see here. It was meant for you to stay live until my plane landed. Hey, baby. How you doing, love? Look, thank God you had safe travel. You made it to your destination. All right. I'm just going to turn my phone off. I don't know why this live is still up. All right. I love you guys. Bye. God, it's still on. This is insane. All right. I don't know what to do. We still. Carly, I ain't never seen a live that don't want to die. Girl, die. All right, I'm just going to have to turn my phone off and then eventually it'll just cut off. All right. Bye, y'all. Bye, Carly. I know, right? I done went and peed, washed my hands and everything. Turned my phone, not turned it off, but did whatever, and it's still on. That is crazy. After Boo Bougie Dark. Girl, that part right there. I'm about to completely turn my phone off, and maybe that'll close the live out. All right, y'all. Bye. Bye.